at the inn that you guys are at?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, you guys have a meeting with Counselor Ignis today. You will receive a summons for his office. That's how you'll get into the upper city, or the inner city, rather. Hey, don't eat that. Don't eat that. So, are you guys going to do anything in town before while you're waiting for a summons, or are you just going to wait for your summons? And then we'll resolve Soujourner's thing.
I don't think I have anything planned. I'm waiting until the summons is good.
Yeah.
We should totally go back and do another arena fight before the summons.
Ooh.
Did we
Have fun with
get
the solo
money? I
fight.
think we did get money.
You did, and you were disappointed with how much money you got.
Yes. Yes, we were.
Especially for something where you can actually risk your life.
A lot of
it's-
people
Well,
died
that's
for
cheap
that money.
in the desert.
Essentially, we got what, 5 gold per fight.
Let's see. I think you each paid 50 to get in, and you ended up with 5. Did you give you 500 or 1,000?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like 72 apiece. Yeah, so we
So-
didn't even get 5 gold a fight. Cheap bastards. Are you not entertained?
Yeah, like with the amount of people we killed as well, you know.
I mean, there may have been some deductions for killing that you didn't see going on behind the scenes, but you never know. So
They should put that in the They shouldn't put that shit in the fine print. It needs to be up forward.
Yeah. If I'm not supposed to kill them, I can't use my magic. You gotta let me know.
So Soujourner, if everybody else is waiting, Soujourner, when you go back to the boat, come on, let's go. When you go back to the boat, Ellywick is gonna come up to you, and she hands you a little orb, and it looks sort of like just like a glass ball, essentially. But she looks really excited about it, like totally transparent glass sphere. She's like, look, I think I got it.
You finally figured out how to scry? Look into the orb.
She smiles, and then she throws the orb into her forge.
Oh.
When she she waits for a moment, like smiling like a schoolgirl, like the whole time, like she's giddy. And so she'll grab her tongs and reach in and pull it out and lay it on her workbench. And now, rather than transparent, it is like glowing orange with a little mote in the center that seems to be putting out some sort of light and energy. She says, look. It works.
Okay, so now what do we do with it?
Says, well, this one's too small for my mech suit, but it could power something smaller.
Did she make an arc reactor?
It's not exactly an arc reactor. She's like, look, where is... Sorry, guys, I'm fat and out of breath.
Yeah, you're still walking? I thought you were sitting by in front of your house.
Why would she
No,
say
we
that?
did another lap around the neighborhood while we're waiting.
No, that makes sense.
The dog's in great shape, so he was like, let's fucking go.
Wait, I'm not sitting here. Let's fucking keep moving, bitch.
More outside time.
Like, why are you walking so slow and breathing so hard? Jeez.
Gosh,
I'm like-
step your game up, Dad. Shit.
Dude, I had prime rib and cake last night.
Ooh.
Speaking of which, we should introduce cake breaks, because that's what we did for the IRL game, and I was like, yes.
I mean,
Only if you ship us all out cake.
yeah.
You guys just got to show up to the IRL game, and then we'll have it situated.
I mean,
Be
Cake
right
has
there.
2 different meetings.
Leave
Molo.
it to Molo. Leave it to Molo. I think
okay,
Molo
so-
is really just Matt in disguise.
Yeah, I'm not really playing the character. It's just as an extension.
this is just how I am.
I have a blue penis.
I think that's what Ginny was doing. She spent the whole last campaign tricking us, and then now this is how she really is.
Right.
I was so nice for like a year and a half, just so that I can be unhinged now.
All right, I got to slowly
That's
introduce
the
you guys
best
to
way to
my
do
real
it.
self.
It's a hell of a
Yeah.
long con.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what we all do.
That's why she had a sword at her wedding. Jesus.
One of these days, I'll make a chaos goblin for you guys.
Oh God.
Okay. Anyhow, sorry. I digress because I'm fat and out of shape.
Yeah.
So she'll ask Soujourner, "Where's Crixus's axe?"
With Crixus, I think. Pretty sure. We were just fighting.
He didn't come back with you?
No, they all wanted to stay in town.
Damn it.
I
Okay.
didn't.
All right. Well, and she'll be tossing the orb, juggling it back and forth. You remember the thing that she had in the suit was remarkably unstable. This looks like it is. This looks like it is not impervious, but it does look like it is not being volatile in any way. It's like, well, you're gonna have to bring him back to the boat. I'm gonna have to install this, I think. I don't know that I can provide you with good enough instructions.
I mean, considering the unstable version of that is a bomb, I'm okay with that.
I mean, this is still a bomb, but it's more of a controlled bomb.
Okay, point taken.
Say, all right, well, tell Crixus that I need his axe to try this out.
Well, the moment I get back to him, it's gonna be in the morning. But yeah, I'll let him know. Go back as fast as we can. Got to do that diplomacy thing.
Ah,
That never
yes.
I think
works.
that's some kind of meeting.
all right.
To be honest, I don't really pay attention to what they have going on. They're all a little,
A little what?
little kooky.
I
Sorry,
mean,
I whistled. He whistles and winds his hand in a circle around his.
Gotcha. She picks up on that immediately. She's like, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
But that being said, this is probably one of the funnest adventures I've ever been on.
Well, I'm glad I could be a
At
part
least
of
the
it.
most interesting.
Oh, hey, guys, she's just going to drive by the house and open the garage door. She's not even going to get out.
Nice.
That's hilarious. Fucking did a drive by.
That's awesome.
She's not even
Thanks,
going to wait
wife.
to see if you get in. She's
Yeah.
just going to peel out as soon as she hits it.
Yeah, so
Oh,
that'll be... By the time I get to the house, it should be open. Okay, so if you leave then, you'll see Ilksie's out on the docks trying to sell some of her stuff. It looks like she's been mildly successful. She set up a little booth on the docks. Hey, Monty, hey, stop it. Heel. There you go. There's another dog.
Is she pretty good at healing?
You know what? She is. Just
Nice.
ask Aragunis about that.
Eric, why would Eric know about your dog?
No.
About healing.
Aragunis knows about healing Ilksie.
Ah.
Exactly. I don't know why Ilksy is like trying it on with other people, but like,
So, hey, there she goes. The door must be open. Not even a wave.
Not even a wave?
Wow.
but you're
yeah, you're in trouble
I
because you
think
let
a wave
yourself
was
get
too much
locked out.
Yeah, a wave was
It's possible that she didn't
see.
see us. That's
Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that.
Tell yourself that if you need to.
Why is she only
Definitely.
waving with one finger?
All right, I already
Not
knew I
mad
was
that
number
made her
one.
leave her. So you go back to the inn that your friends are waiting at. And if none of you guys are going to do anything else, we'll skip to where you get your summons. It doesn't happen early. It happens like kind of later in the afternoon. you kind of have the idea that Ignis is kind of a lazy guy. He doesn't like to do a lot of things himself. So you will get a summons to his office, and I imagine that you go there.
Yeah.
So Ignis will be sitting behind a massive ornate desk. It's clearly like wood is pretty rare in the desert. So this cost him a lot of money. It's something super ostentatious that he is like super proud of. He says, welcome. Welcome to my office. And welcome Monty to the house.
Yay!
Okay.
It's like, fuck you, let's go for another walk.
Yeah, he is. 5 miles is not enough. He's like, why didn't we run?
This is bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much. Because Dad is sweating and gross. All right. So he'll kind of steeple his fingers across his desk, and there's not anywhere for you to sit. You have to stand in here.
Oh, he's one of those guys.
He's exactly one of those guys.
I hate these people.
Mhm.
You knew it was either going to be that or like not nearly enough chairs, like just one chair for all of you. So he'll lean across. He's got a stack of papers. Oh, and one of the other dogs peed on the floor. Thanks. Thanks. Guys,
Wonderful
this is going
present for you.
great.
Yeah, it is.
Honestly, I kind of miss Borden because he would just take his desk and use the creation magic he had to make chairs for everyone.
So he'll steeple his fingers and lean across and say, "So, I've got a task for you. We'll send you out into the desert to reclaim some things that have been lost. Is this something you think you can handle?"
First of all, how much is the pay? Because last time we kind of got less than what we thought. So money first. How much?
A big toothy smile kind of will spread across his face, and he'll be like, it's your first time. You've not learned to ask up front for the money, or I guess you have now.
Yeah.
This one.
What are we taking? Is there any penalties for killing people, not killing people? You know, more detail is better this time.
Well, certainly no rules about killing anything you come across this time. In fact, I would wager that anything you come across will be trying to kill you.
Okay, open
This
season on
is
killing.
not going to be without danger. Now he's kind of tapping his fingers across his desk. And he says, "So, look, I suspect that what you've come here for is money, but there's probably something more valuable than that to you."
Yeah, sex.
My balls on your face.
Wow, that was not what I had in mind.
How could it not be at this point?
Him, not me. I knew you guys were going to say that. Say, I was referring more to information. My understanding from what I've heard around is you've been asking a lot of questions about our elvish visitors.
Yes.
Yeah, we ran into some of those weirdos.
Well, I know a bit more about where they might be found if that's something you're interested in.
Plus money.
Obviously, plus money.
How much money?
Yeah, you
How
never
much is
said.
your time worth?
A lot.
Considering we've almost
Like
died a couple
million
times.
That is
Not that much.
Neither much.
Look,
He's
I'll
a
tell you
terrible
what.
negotiator.
I will give you each 500 gold pieces just for taking this on.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I like that.
Okay. I can do it.
If what you
That's
bring
doable.
back is worth more, then we can negotiate extra.
What are we
But that
looking
is going
for?
to be the base pricing.
All right. So does this mean we're getting cool toys to alleviate this problem, help search out this information?
You never told us what we're looking for.
No, I haven't.
Could you?
And part of the reason for that is because the DM is logging into his computer.
Okay. Good to know.
Stand by. He'll say, I don't know how much you know about our fair city, but it once extended far beyond the walls that you see today. Much of our power has been lost over the years as the desert reclaims more and more. What I'm seeking, and what some of my fair counselors fail to realize, is that there was, at a time, the power to stop the encroachment of the desert. So what I'm asking for you to do is to recover that information, whatever that power is.
The power to stop the desert.
Indeed.
Are we looking for a wand, a staff, an orb? I mean,
Blow or
You have a map.
blower.
Yeah.
Shovel.
an animal, a centaur, something.
Or do we just have
Well,
to wander
that's
the
sort
desert?
of the fun of it. I'm not exactly sure what you're looking for. I just know where to look for it.
Will we know
There's a
know it
lot
when
of
we
deserts.
see
So if
it?
you
Or
want to recover the desert, like we just bring you some sand.
Oh,
Bring you a comb.
believe me, my dear, I have sand in abundance.
I mean, this one over here blows a lot, so we can have them blowing. You know, that'll reclaim some of your land.
You know, it really struck me that you were the blower of the group, but
He is. Don't let him.
I
Don't let him fool you.
suppose
I'm more of a shower than
I
a
haven't known
blower.
you that well. What I'd like you to do is find, and he will open up one of the papers on his desk into a map where you can see the city. In one, like, the city is kind of on one edge of the map, and the most of the map is just desert. And then dotted around on the map are markers. Monty, come on, let's go. Let's go. And one of them has been circled a bunch of times. And he says, this was at one time the capital of Maiar Hall. It's known as the ruins of Cresh. It was at that time that it was the seat of our power and held the desert at bay. So that is where I need you to go and recover what you can.
Okay.
So it could be information, it could be an object.
Indeed. It could be many things.
You're going to pay us the 500 up front?
He'll smile, say, now you're learning how to negotiate. Go ahead and make me a persuasion check.
Oh, fuck. Ooh. Why am I talking? What the fuck? Oh, there's no 4G. 13.
13. I am logged in now, so the game world is up, by the way.
Okay.
I was admiring your prime rib. Sorry.
Well, that's because it was amazing.
It looks pretty solid. I ain't gonna lie.
It was real good. I had too much of it.
Nonsense.
No such thing. Okay. So everybody should be able to get logged into the game. Matt, yes, but I haven't written it up yet.
Okay.
So next week we'll deal with that.
You pause. Game's paused, Tom.
Nah.
Oh, I see how it
bullshit.
is.
God, Mike, so full of shit. GameStop paused.
God, way to be prepared.
So yeah, he'll point out it's kind of centrally located, what you would assume to be ruins. And stand by while I switch to my other headphones on my computer and not on my phone. I will be right back.
Tell me what I want.
Probably should be.
Who made the perception check? Mike did. Danica. Or no, you're not Danica anymore. You
Eric.
still haven't sent me a token.
I asked Nico to make one. I haven't heard anything back yet for a little bit. So
All right, you're still Danica for now then.
that's
Man,
fine.
I would not survive my own fireball. Holy shit.
What did you get for your persuasion check?
13.
13. So he'll kind of lean back in his chair and say, "How about half now, half when you're done?"
Yeah.
It's fair enough.
That's
I'm gonna
fair.
take that 13 and run. That's pretty good for me.
So you'll each receive 250 gold pieces.
Right?
Woo.
Fuck you.
I'm rich, bitch.
Crixus just starts making it rain on these hoes.
That's right.
It's like loonies and toonies all over the place.
Oh, if this wasn't until afternoon and Sojourner was gonna tell Crixus in the morning, could he have done that while we waited?
Yeah, if we would have waited till later, we probably would have went back to the ship to like
Yeah.
take a short rest or like heal up or because I'm still hurting pretty good.
We got them.
Didn't you guys long rest?
You're
I don't
supposed to
think we
long
did.
rest.
Yeah.
We went because
Yeah,
I
that's
thought we
what we
went
did
straight
this
to the
past
meeting.
night. It was a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have long rest.
I think we were like saying that we're going to, but we didn't officially say it happened, so we didn't. I just took mine.
Okay.
I remember. Yeah, I remember Tom saying in the beginning, "All right, and you took a long rest."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Stop
guys.
button.
Sojourner stayed on the boat, and everybody else stayed at the inn in town.
In the inner town, right?
In the outer town.
Oh, we did sit in the outer town. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay. So if you go back to the boat for this, Crixus, Ellywick excitedly grabs your axe and gets it onto her work table,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
and she
didn't
starts.
realize Ella was that close.
Oh, she is. You can see that she's been making improvements to her forge as she goes. So she's now got little extension arms that come down from the ceiling that she can use to manipulate things. And what she's doing is she's got your axe kind of suspended above her workbench, and she's using these kind of delicate tools to slowly insert this crystalline sphere into that void in the center of your axe. And
I just watch her and try to study what she's doing.
Once it is there, let me drop this in your inventory. Hey. No, I need my creations in my collection. So as of right now, so you're gonna drop two things in your inventory.
Okay.
One is the power core. It'll probably be easier if you do it.
Oh, can I? Is it on the D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
You said power core.
Mm-hmm. And then add the fire core switchblade, which is what your axe is now.
So power core equipment, and then you said fire what?
So look for the fire core switchblade. So your axe is the switchblade, right?
Yeah.
And now it's got a fire core in it.
Fire core switchblade. Got it. Nice.
So
Okay, go ahead.
read what the power core does, and that will affect which version is in your inventory at any given time.
Okay, so a fist-sized sphere crystal can be absorb elements power. So I have to charge it. Interesting.
So right now it has a charge on it. The charge does not last forever though.
It does not. Okay.
No.
You must throw it in the fire of Mount Doom to charge it.
4 hours. That's okay. 4 hours. It's bleeded into charge scan. Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, it's a limited use thing, but it is pretty handy. Anyhow.
Okay, now how does this work? Is there a way I can take the damage off? Like, so it stopped showing the double damage on this one? Or?
I don't know. That I don't know. Let me look at it real quick. I don't think so because it can do different types of damage. So it will just
Yeah.
always show both.
Lame.
So we'll just have to do.
You'd
the
have
math
to
on
have like Switchblade Axe and then Switchblade whatever other
Yeah,
version
you'd have
as
to.
2 separate
We
items.
could,
Oh, I
we
have to
could
make
do
it
it as 2 different items, but then you're tracking a lot of stuff.
Because then you'd have to every item would have to have the different type of core that you put in the
Yeah.
combination possible. And
Do it.
Dude.
Multiple selections for one item is amazing.
Quick,
Math!
let me unequip.
So do I
Let
have
me
to
unequip
equip
the
the
axe version.
Power Core 2 or?
So the power core it's just so that you can
Oh.
you can have an item to look at what it is. It stays in your axe. You don't take it out.
Okay, it looks like I have to attune to it though.
Well,
we would have time for a short rest, so you could
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, it does apparently require attunement, which is fine.
yeah, while it's in your axe, yeah. So your axe previously did not require attunement, and now it does.
Now it does.
Essentially,
Okay.
It's how that works.
Cool. Fuck yeah. I just give her the biggest bear hug and like lift her up and like spin her around. This is awesome.
She's like, I'm tiny.
I know.
Oh shit! I keep forgetting about that. I also have a tattoo that we need to give somebody at some point.
Oh yeah, Crix's probably. Funnily
What
enough.
What tattoo is
This is
it?
getting all the fun things.
It's
Right.
the uncommon barrier tattoo. It's a mixture armor class of 12 plus dex.
Actually, does that interact with the barbarians unarmored?
It's one or the other, I think.
12
Yeah,
12 plus dex would put me
Yeah.
at 14. My armor class is
Yeah.
15.
He's a barbarian, so it would override his constitution bonus.
Yeah. Well, because I was thinking originally that one of the casters would take it, like Lexi, in the case of like, oh shit, someone snuck behind us and tried to stab Lexi in the back. Don't worry, barrier tattoo.
I
But
would never do that to you.
Reina uses mage armor though, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean that would
Yeah,
help
but
though. So if it gave her a better,
But it would-
and it
bonus.
wouldn't cost a spell slot.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's
So
like
that's
one. I think it's like 1 AC less than mage armor would give, but at no spell slot cost.
Can you not stack them?
No.
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 Not the yeah, because mage armor
Because-
changes the base number 2.
Yeah, they
Oh,
both
okay,
change your
gotcha.
base AC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean my AC right now is a 15, so I don't know if that would work for me because my
No.
dex is a 14.
Well, because originally
Yeah, but-
I was going to take it, but then Tom gave me some special armor, and I was like, well, now my AC is the same if I have it or don't.
Right.
Athletics check to hold Reina down while you tattoo her.
Oh god. Like that's gonna be
Well-
hard.
Wow.
Well, I was gonna say-
Like look at her. It's like
If Reina nat 20s
Oh.
this athletics check.
Oh, I rolled a 2. No one rolled above
Yeah.
a 10 except for Soujourner.
Uh-oh.
And I had a -1.
Oh, there it is.
Peppa's got it.
I only have
Peppa's
one.
got it.
Come on.
Yeah, Reina busts through Crixus's attempts to hold her.
I'm not even trying. I'm like sitting on the ground trying to attune to
I'm
this
looking
thing, and
at-
I just reach out one hand
Yeah.
and just try to hold her.
Oh, no, stop. Stop
No,
wiggling.
no, stop. Please don't do it. That's all. It's the worst.
All right,
Oh,
you guys successfully get this barrier tattoo on Reina.
So go ahead
can
and
it
look
be?
that up.
Can it be a book on like the back of my neck? Trying to think of something artsy.
I mean, I guess it
Great.
just says that you hold the needle there and it turns into whatever you want it to. So I guess it can be whatever you want.
Perfect.
You should
That's
tell
what-
her it's going to be a book and then have it be like Kappa's face.
Yes.
No, no,
I
it's a
just wanna say,
tattoo of
it's not a picture
Aragonus's
of my
list.
It needs to be a picture of my face.
It's a
Oh.
magic tattoo, right? So the names on the list keep changing position depending
Yeah.
on where they're at.
Oh, that would be
That's
awesome.
cool. That's pretty cool.
Like the living paper from Harry Potter. It just moves.
Right.
All right. So you guys have your little mission here. Let me look at something real quick.
Oh yeah, was he also going to tell us where we could?
Oh yeah, did
No,
he
I
give
think-
us a map to the city?
I think. Or
Yeah,
he showed
so
it. I don't know if he gave it to us.
he showed you a map of where you could go, where you could find what you're looking for.
I'm sure Reina made a copy.
Oh yeah,
Just
100%.
have to check something real quick.
What does
She's too
what
busy
does my new magical list tattoo / book do for me here? Do I need to change anything?
It makes your
it's an
AC.
item.
Yeah, it makes your AC 12 plus your dex.
Yeah, it's
Eh,
you would tune to it, and it's 12 plus dex AC. Yep.
And
Yeah.
I can't use mage armor with that.
You can.
Okay.
It's one or
it'll-
the other.
Yeah, it'll only be 1 point more for mage armor, so it saves you
Yeah.
a spell slot.
Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, because I was gonna say my armor class right now is an 11. So
Yeah,
okay.
if you add the barrier tattoo to your inventory and attune to it,
Oh, nice.
it'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll do it that way.
I'm assuming it's the green one.
Yeah, it's the
And that
green.
also means that the mage armor spell doesn't have to be prepared for you, so you can
That's
swap
right.
that out.
You get a
Ah,
different
Yeah.
spell.
It also means in
Okay.
future if we can find better tattoos and just keep tatting you up.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I think there is one that sets your AC to 18, like
Yeah.
instead of full plate.
See,
Yeah, it does.
see, that's what I.
That'd be sick. Reina
Alright.
and Sojourner, you guys have good enough passives that you see some other markings on this map besides what he's showing you. So that central ruin where Cresh is where that's the one that he's pointing out to you that's been circled a bunch of times. Do either of you speak Draconic?
Well, that would have been hella helpful, but no, I do not.
Sojourner?
Dragon in your party.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't have a good. You're not writing anything down. You're seeing something written, and Crixus didn't see it.
Mhm.
And Crixus probably can't read.
Hey,
I will
I'm not
take
that dumb.
I will at least take a note
My
of it
intelligence.
and show
Oh,
him
it's an
later.
8. I can read ish.
Sojourner, do you speak Draconic by chance?
If you're talking, you might be muted.
Quinn, you are muted.
Yeah, I was trying to tap my phone to get it to bring up so I could unmute, but it was like, no, fuck you, I'm not going anywhere. I do not speak Draconic. I only have 2 languages. Aren't you supposed to have like your languages and everything, but you get an additional language for every point in intelligence that you have? Or is that an old rule that I'm thinking about?
I'm not
definitely an old
familiar
rule.
with that.
Yeah,
That's an old
Might be an
one.
old rule then. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one.
That's back in like lack of a
3.5.
3.5 editions, and Pathfinder has that rule too.
If he's gonna give us the map, I can break in languages as a ritual later and look at.
He's not giving you the map. He's showing you the map.
Let me
Okay.
check my build, make sure I've got all the classes or all the languages.
It's also like I thought I had an additional language, but I just went through it and I do not. So
Oh no, I do not have one of my languages.
perfect.
You didn't set it up? Oh, that's convenient.
Apparently, it was from my race.
And let me guess, you were planning on doing Draconic, right?
You were just waiting for this exact moment.
Actually, I'll be honest. I was gonna go with. Isn't Gnomish its own language?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Yeah, I was gonna go with like.
yeah.
Gonna go with something like Gnomish, but I'm totally okay with going for Draconic. They both have the same story reason. They both have elements of arcane magic for Soujourner to hunt down and add to spells and whatnot, or add to
All right.
creations.
I will
So
allow this
if the
fuckery
DM
to
will allow
happen,
it.
but
All right. When we come back, we'll bring this map back in one piece. Thanks for the map. We'll get on this looking at, bring your desert back to where it should be. Thanks, buddy.
he folds the map up and puts it back on his desk. But Soujourner, so you and Reina both see on the map that central place that's been circled, and then several other points on there that probably indicate ruins have writing next to it. But since Sojourner's the only one who speaks Draconic, you can see that he's written on there that these 3 locations are possibly where the elfin artifact is. He's narrowed it down to 3 locations.
Okay. And Reina's our wizard, right?
Reina is your wizard.
Okay, so between her 18 to 20 intelligence and my 18 intelligence, we should be able to memorize most of that.
That's what I was thinking. How much
yeah.
can I retain to write down in my book for later?
Reina has, up to this point in the story, made notes about literally everything, so I would assume she made at least a quick version of this map in her notes.
That was going to be my other question. Do we not have a cartographer?
I mean,
we're a sailing party.
Reina is probably the closest thing you have to a cartographer. Most of the people on your boat are not like ocean-going sailors. They're like, they do fish. They're fishermen. They don't go far. So
I'm talking about the party.
Yeah, is cartography its own? That's its own thing, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
Kappa's probably got the most experience with it.
I've got
his upbringing.
Yeah, I'm proficient with navigator's tools. I'm not proficient in making the maps themselves. I'm proficient in reading them and traveling on them.
Yeah,
there's a cartography kit you can be proficient in.
Yeah, that's
damn, I have so many tool proficiency: carpentry, disguise kit, navigator's tools, smith's tools, thieves' tools, tinker's tools, water vehicles, and wood carver's tools, but not that one.
Way to go!
Way to go!
I wish I could
Are you
give
sure
up
there's
something and be like, just trained in everything. Wait, hold on.
I'll tell you what. As somebody who uses navigation tools and charts quite a bit, I could not make any of them.
Yeah,
that we can look at as we go. But yeah, I mean, I assume we can at least make a half decent.
Yeah, you can, yeah, and Reina is always making notes, so I'm going to say that this is not something out of character for her to jot this down. Ignis will say, of course, you could hire yourselves a desert guide if you need help getting navigating the sands. They are a bit confusing to those unfamiliar.
How about you hire us a guide?
I believe those types congregate near the gates of the city.
Wait, like the gnome?
I'm sorry, who now?
No, the gnome was a city guide.
Yeah, and tour guide.
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
May know somebody though.
The Tabaxi caravans are probably your best bet.
No, they're cursed. They're cursed. We can't.
The Tabaxi are cursed?
Remember their horns are for ears.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They're cursed. We can't trust the cursed people.
Aragunas does not approve of furries.
I'm a scaly.
Obviously.
I mean, looks at himself.
Crixus says, wait a minute, do I have a shot?
Right?
You're saying there's a chance.
There is a chance. I like it.
So you guys can start heading out into the desert if you want. If you want to try and hire a guide, you can. Or if you want to just rely on your own ability to navigate, that is also fine. How do you want to go about this?
I would like to state for the record that we should buy things to survive in the desert.
Oh, 100%.
I agree.
Yeah. And
All right.
books.
I think everyone is being soft, but that's fine. We're just a soft party who like goes and stocks up before going out. We should just head out. And I also want to point. Yes.
You are a fish man walking away from any semblance of moisture.
Yeah, actually, that's a very good point. I might need some like skin cream for my skin. Actually, yeah, I don't want to get ugly by the time I come back.
Exactly.
That's true. You have to.
Yeah,
you
don't want to get uglier. True.
Okay. Well, maybe you should go for a run sometime.
This is getting oddly personal.
Hey, I'm in shape. Round is a shape. I am in shape.
What class is Aragonis?
Sorcerer.
Oh, damn, never mind. I was gonna be like, well, maybe we can get like armor of fire resistance for Aragonis. No, you can't wear armor.
How much would one of these like guides take us? Because I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm thinking this group and wandering in the desert seems like a bad call.
Well,
so
but
how much would one of the guides be about?
So here's what I'll tell you about the guides. If you hire a guide, if you don't hire a guide, you're going to be making survival checks to navigate the desert.
Yeah, it's bad.
If you hire a guide, the guide will be making survival checks to navigate the desert. They're familiar with the terrain and the area, so they're going to make those checks at advantage, and they're good at it. So the possibility still exists that you would get lost in the desert with a guide, but it is significantly less if you go with a guide.
Okay, but what benefit do me and Sojourner get being proficient with navigator's tools navigating a desert?
I'm gonna say that Kappa specifically is like nautical charts themed. So your ability to navigate in the desert is not going to be terribly much better than anyone else's. A terrestrial map and a nautical map are very, very different things. So
how far away into the desert did this look? Like, did we get an idea from the scale?
It's probably several days of travel.
Depending
on how much detouring you do.
We should probably hire a guide. We're kind of a bunch of idiots.
Probably.
Yeah.
Agreed. Reina, your map is weird. It says here we should be in deep water. All I see is a mountain.
Yeah. Can I also, as we're like maybe walking towards this gate where they said these people would be, can we pick up the supplies like Sojourner said, but can I also find like even if it's like a rudimentary map, can I find like a rudimentary map and just make the markings on it as Sojourner and I remember them?
Yeah, you can absolutely buy a map from probably someone in the Scholars District.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be a pretty or in-depth one because I will hope to remember most of the details, but just kind of like transition it into a actual map.
Yeah, I mean the thing of the desert is it's kind of all the same terrain. Like you'll have various points where it's not sand, it's like rocky, but it's mostly just sand. Like the map is more for distance and direction rather than landmarks, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Should we grab some healing potions while we're here, maybe?
Yeah, I was just looking. I've got 4 healing potions and 1 superior right now.
What?
You have a superior?
Where'd you get that?
I do. I think it came from. Did it come from Opal? I don't have it.
We steal something?
You were supposed to give that to Casey, and you never did.
You still have the ring too, right?
She sent you with some money to buy it and to bring it back, and you got sidetracked and never dropped it off.
You are correct.
Oh boy.
Well, we can share those
essentially, you're a thief.
Well, if I don't use it, I can still deliver it. So
we can always buy more.
Yeah, I have 4 regular potions of healing and then superior.
I have one regular potion of healing.
I have no potions of healing, so
I
I am
have
all about
none.
getting some.
Yeah, I
So-
think
I
we should
have
Should we share
have-
those out so we all have one if we need it?
maybe. I have
Yeah,
an
we can grab
absurd
more.
amount of torches though. I have 10.
Hey, the
Good.
desert gets dark.
We could use it.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but like someone brought this up to me the other day and I never thought about it. 10 torches is an absurd amount of torches.
It is, yeah.
Like
Oh, here's
5
something.
torches,
I have a little bit of sand.
4 to 5 makes sense. 10 is ridiculous.
I'll tell you what, I don't ever keep more than like 2 or 3 torches on my Baldur's Gate game, so you know.
Right? Exactly. Like
We can just get an ever bright lantern to bullseye lantern with continual flame in it.
oh my god, that would be great.
Still can't get past fucking Moonrise Towers in that fucking game. I'm at a standstill.
I haven't gotten to Moonrise yet. I
can't get through
backtracked.
it.
I started in the Underdark and I had to backtrack to the Mountain Pass to go deal with the
I
Cresh.
haven't even got the game yet, so
I mean,
Oh man,
dude, fucking Moonrise Towers is a fucking nightmare. It's so hard.
Yes, it is.
I'm so excited! I can't wait.
I'm in Baldur's Gate now, but yeah, Moonrise Towers is a fucking beast of a.
I don't know how
area.
you got through it. I still can't get the fucking druid on my team.
Did you
good.
try getting good?
I have not. I should probably
Did you try
that, though.
not sucking?
That's a
So-
good one.
So,
Well
so
played.
we gonna? Is there 4 of us that are gonna take the regulars and then Reina keep the big one?
I already
mean-
have one. I don't need one.
How much would a regular healing potion run us in this absurdly expensive city?
So if you go to the Artisans District to try and find some an apothecary, so you kind of have 2 options. You can buy things in the upper city where there's the shop there. It's really just the one shop, kind of a one-stop shop, but they have really nice shit. Or you can go into the outer city where you're probably not going to find as nice as stuff, but you'll find more options.
I'd do the outer city, thinking it may be cheaper.
Almost certainly, yes.
Yeah, I'd go the outer city, I guess, as we're walking around the loop trying to get out.
Okay. So yeah, there's a couple little apothecary shops out there. You'll find that they wanted to, if you go in oh my god, words. The shopkeep there has not as extensive as a shop as Opal, right? Like they've got it's more of a booth than a whole shop, right? So he's got a little section of regular healing potions. He has 4 of those, and he has 4 graders. That's all he has for healing potions. The regular healing potions will cost you 30 gold apiece. The graders will cost you 75.
Ooh, I'll take a greater and a regular.
There you go.
Is everybody tracking their own gold, or are you doing it in the group loot?
I have
Individual, I think.
Individual,
That's
yeah.
my own.
So you said 75 and 30? Is that what I heard?
Yes, 30 for a regular, 75 for a grader.
I'm gonna buy the same 2 as Crix's.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me add that to my inventory.
A regular and a greater.
Just healing, potion of greater healing. That, and
I'm not gonna buy anything, but does anybody want the ones or any of the ones I have after those guys bought those? Aragunis, you want a potion, buddy? Will I move up on the list?
No, thank you. No, I said if you were gonna tattoo my face on your body, then you'd go up, and you didn't do it. So I mean, like, I have that written down in my notes, which are less nerdy than your notes. So
Okay.
where's just a regular healing potion?
Cool. When you
Potion of healing, so you have to word it that way or it doesn't pop up.
That's stupid.
It's a little
And-
silly, yeah.
Can I find an armor to get a little bit better armor? I can only go up to studded, but that's fine.
Yeah, there are definitely armor shops around.
Ooh.
Are there any
Yeah.
magic item shops around?
Ooh, yeah.
Yes, there are. Are you looking for magic items or are you looking for magic materials?
Both.
Yeah.
I should start with the materials to make sure that I can get that, but
Oh my god, that is. Sorry, I was looking up how much a spyglass would cost. It's 1,000 gold.
Yeah, don't worry about the D&D's actual price economy. It's so fucking stupid.
It is.
Yeah, in this game, it's 2,000 gold.
Suck it.
Is there a place I can try to find magical armor? If not, I'll go to a regular armor.
Short answer, yes. You can find places that sell magic items here. They are going to be outrageously expensive. Regular items are going to be pretty normal, probably a little bit more expensive than you want to pay, but not a lot. The best place you're going to find for magic items is going to be the shop in the inner city. I don't think you guys went there yet, have you?
Racers of Defense.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, so you haven't gone in there yet to see what they've got. Where is my note here? But yeah, if you're looking for mundane armor, yeah, you can definitely find that.
We need to get a living gloves cartographer's tools. Someone can be trained in cartography. All of us could.
Okay, one thing at a time. Molo is looking for studded leather armor.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Yeah, in the blacksmithing artisans, you can definitely find shops that have that. They're gonna charge you 70 gold for it, though.
70 gold. Look, I don't know if you know who we are. Look, we're the champions of the fighting circle over there, right? So I believe, actually, the scale council said to give us what we want at least half the price. So we're gonna go with that.
Give me a persuasion check.
Yes. 22.
Okay. The shopkeeper, who's like, this is the face of the shop. They're not the actual blacksmith, right? And so they're like, well, look, I don't change the prices for just like I don't set this. I'm just work here behind the counter, and they'll kind of look over each shoulder and they'll be like, but if it'll get you the hell out of here, all right, fine. I'll give it to you for 45 gold.
Nice.
Sure, I'll take it. I'll put in a good word. What's your name, buddy?
I have a name. It's a good one too.
Do you? Is it?
Definitely not one I just made up.
As the DM frantically searches his notes.
My name is Bip and Bop.
Boop. Copycat. I knew that was a good name.
I still have your sheet up in front of me, so it's right here. I'm like, ah. All right.
Look, it's okay if you don't remember your name. That's fine. I mean, I know that's a hard thing.
I smoke a ton of weed, and I'm having a hard time right now.
Feel you, brother.
You're into the extracurriculars, right? So I kind of like flash my my stash of different things.
Yeah,
with this
goblin has come into town recently and has been absolutely flooding the market.
Elsie.
Ergunas, keep your woman in line.
That's why she doesn't like me, because she's always high.
I mean, I kind of feel like that affects things more on your side of that equation, but
No, I'm on a Elixir's Mirror campaign.
what else are people looking for? So to keep things moving here,
I would like a tent.
Oh yeah, you can find a tent. I mean, you guys already have like some equipment, like equipment.
Yeah, but that's like sleeping bags. It's not like, hey guys, there's a sandstorm coming. Oh, let me just set up my tent and I'll be safe.
Okay, I can dig it. Yeah, you can find a general store that has like just regular adventuring gear, tents. If you're looking for it, are like how big of a tent are you looking for?
I mean, I think the default in D&D is like a 2-person. So.
The default is a 2-person, but I would allow you to get a bigger tent if you wanted a bigger tent. Do you all want to stay in one tent? Do you all want to stay in separate tents?
No.
Like,
God,
what is the goal here?
Let's say 1 tent if we can.
Absolutely not.
One big tent.
Mm.
I was gonna say like a 2-person tent for the ladies, and then I realized one of the ladies is gone.
Then you realize one of the ladies is not a lady.
One of the ladies is not a lady, so
dude does look like a lady.
Yeah, I would not put Ignis and Reina in a tent together. I don't think Reina would appreciate that.
No,
I would not
probably move up
appreciate
the
that
list.
either.
No,
she's probably gonna like try and like tell me about the alphabet and like shit that I prefer.
Yeah, no,
Could've gone
Mike,
so many different ways with that.
Wow.
I thought you were still Danica, and so I was
Talking
like,
about the alphabet is not what I expected on that one.
Something nerdy.
Are we gonna need like horses or a cart or camels?
I mean, but that's like expensive stuff. Also, I'm thinking of stuff we can bring back to the ship and just use again later.
Mm-hmm.
We could use a camel again. I'm just saying, it'd be cool to have a pet camel.
Well, if we get hungry, we got a meal.
It's true. It's very true.
How much are camels?
I thought they smelled bad on the outside. These shops do not have camels for sale. You probably have to talk to the people that run the caravans for that.
I was like, how did I miss that there's camels for sale?
Maybe when we hire the guide, they'll either have camels or have some they can get.
Yeah,
you can talk to them.
We can talk to them.
There are 7 of us, so we should get Reina her own tent, and then everybody else can share tent.
Okay, so 1 6-person tent and 1 1-person tent.
Oh, I meant like 2 people, so like me and Crixus can have a tent, and then everyone
Of course.
can get their shit.
I mean,
I already have my own tent.
No, perfect. Then.
So you want 3 2-person tents? Is that my understanding?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And then we can have divvy it up as we need it.
Okay. They will charge you 4 gold for each 2-person tent.
Oh,
okay, that's acceptable.
Now, who's carrying the tents?
Yeah.
Crixus is a pack mule.
I guess I'm the pack mule.
Apparently, a 2-person tent weighs 20 pounds, which like.
What the fuck?
I have a 2-person tent that weighs like 1.5 pounds, and that's not even that small.
Hey, I got a 4-person tent that weighs about that.
No.
Jesus.
No, you know what it is? It's heavy wooden poles and canvas.
Yeah, probably wax.
That's
canvas.
why.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's fucking supposed to be medieval shit.
Oh, we can do some of that. Wait.
So Crixus, you have 60 pounds worth of tent.
Okay.
I mean, I could probably carry 1.
Let's see.
All right, Crixus, let me know if you need help pitching that. All right.
Tent.
God damn it.
I hate life right now. How many tents was it? Total of 4?
There are 3 tents. Apparently Soujourner has his own tent.
Yeah, and Kappa can carry a tent without putting him overweight.
Let me see where my weight's at.
I am
Actually,
unencumbered.
119, 56. Total carry weight 181. What? I am unencumbered.
Yeah.
Where do I see how much I can carry?
I
see
don't
the carry
enforce
weight.
I don't enforce the encumbrance rules super strictly.
Okay.
It's 15 times your strength.
But
Yeah, I can carry
if you click on your weight, it'll give you.
I see. Yeah, I found it. 285 is what I can carry.
I would also like to buy a block and tackle because I very rarely go a D&D game without a block and tackle.
Block and tackle in the desert.
Yeah, I mean, we might not use it in the desert, but like...
You never know.
Yeah.
Oasis.
I use blocks and tackles for all kinds of shit.
You practically live on a boat.
I use it off the boat.
Don't lie.
Then why didn't she use one to break into your house?
Yeah.
because like
It's on the boat.
Because I didn't have one on me. But if I did, I would have mechanical advantage with which to raise my own weight up.
yeah, exactly.
Well, maybe you should carry one with you every time you walk your dog.
But
Well,
yeah,
do you want a
Or
3
team-
block? Do you want a 2-to-1 block? Like, you got to get a lot more specific. I use
on,
one
you
to
know
lift
you
my
have to
dog
go
up so he
2-1.
can cut his nails.
Gotta make sure you have a 5-point harness too.
So, anywho, how about some goggles a night? How much would those be?
never
If we're
told
gonna
me
get
how-
into magic items, does anybody want any? Let's do any more mundane items that
well,
anybody's looking
how
for.
much is the blocking tackle going to cost me?
The blocking tackle is going to cost you a whopping 2 gold pieces.
Oh my god, so expensive. Okay.
Actually, does.
I would like a book of the desert's history.
Heard.
Heard that.
Yeah.
Let's deal with that separately.
No.
But-
I would like a hydrating sunblock.
Oh, smart.
I would, yeah. So I don't think sunscreen is a traditional D&D item, but yeah, absolutely.
I would like some sunblock too. I'd like the really nerdy one, like with the
SPF
that the
200.
lifeguards put on their nose, like the zinc.
Yeah,
That's like
the good
yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah. I'm gonna say you can get a bottle of sunscreen for 1 gold piece, and that will last your group 1 week. It's a pretty beefy bottle.
Get 2.
Okay, that's fine.
Can I get a
Yeah,
bullseye lantern just in case we need it for something?
You get the Everbright lantern. It's a bullseye, but it doesn't have to be lit. You don't need gas and all that.
But it's probably more expensive.
So a bullseye lantern will cost you 15 gold pieces. If you want to try and find an Everbright lantern,
I'll probably make one. Hold on. Isn't continual flame an artifice or something?
I would think.
That's inventory.
Doesn't have a cost
It
to
is.
it.
It's a second level. So yeah, just get a regular one. I'll make one for you.
Okay.
There's no way that an Everbright lantern is cheaper than casting continual flame.
that's probably accurate.
Oh yeah, because you could just get a bullseye lantern and cast flame in it.
Yeah. And how much does it say? What's that going to cost me?
A bullseye lantern will cost you 15 gold pieces.
Okay.
Everybody loves a shopping episode.
Mhm.
The funny thing is, it's probably only cheaper to make one here because everything's so expensive. Continual flame is 50 GP worth of ruby dust, so it'll probably cost you 200 gold here to get one, as opposed to the 65 to make your own.
Nice.
Magic item cost bullshit.
Mhm.
Oh, we should also probably grab ration, shouldn't we? We don't die in the desert.
I'm not
I
gonna
was
make you
thinking-
track stuff like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would
say,
obviously buy food and
How
water to
in
bring
depth
with.
do you want?
Yeah.
I was going to say, to keep the weight down, if we wanted, we could get beads of nourishment and refreshment.
Yeah,
Okay.
if this was a survival campaign, then I would make you track it, but it's not. So
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds
That's
we're
it for me then.
we're not tracking arrows, we're not tracking rations. Like that's too tedious.
I know a lot of DMs that do, and I'm
I
always
know that
like,
Reina is
"What?"
very disappointed because she loves tedium, but
Oh, yeah, Reina is super upset. Lexi, nah.
yeah.
Does
Reina-
Reina track her spell components?
Silence. The silence speaks volumes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So what else is on the list?
Yeah, any more mundane items for anyone?
Ooh, what would be a good mundane item for us to have? Just so we. Oh, I know, an airship.
That's
Yeah,
Monday.
you can totally find an airship here for 750,000 gold.
Oh, I got that. Hold on.
They take a check.
Oh, actually, I just made that number up. They do have a cost for airships.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. 20,000.
That's way cheaper than I was expecting.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean,
We'll write a
considering
check.
the average person isn't supposed to see more than a gold in their entire life total, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, adventurers are throwing the economy all out of whack.
Oh yeah.
Here's a tip of more than you make in a year.
Yeah, right.
Fucking, here's a tip of more than your family has ever made in their entire history.
Yeah, pretty much.
I
This
came
is
from
pretty
a
sad.
rich, noble family. Here's 500 gold. Holy shit, that's half of my family's wealth.
All right. So no more mundane items?
Oh, should we get a bucket?
A
And
bucket.
a mop.
What about
we have
bird,
buckets on the ship.
That's very true.
bird
Oh, here we
pipes?
go. The
We got
price of
buckets at home.
a camel.
50.
A camel is
Oh.
50 gold pieces,
Good
apparently.
lord.
Do we want to
build them.
rent riding animals? Or do we want to buy riding animals?
Oh, are we
We're
going
gonna
to try to
ask
see what the guide has?
Yeah, our guide has. We're gonna
Oh,
ask them.
guys, I know how we can get across the desert. If we buy a canoe.
Yeah.
So then Aragonis does what? Control water.
Yeah, exactly.
We have
If
Reina
I
cast create
understand-
water and Aragonis control water.
Yeah.
There we go.
And then since me and Sojourner are proficient in water vehicles, we can make sure it stays on course.
I'm imagining that. It's so fucking hilarious. Just a single wave traveling through the desert carrying a ship.
It's like, we're gonna Kappa, we're
Somehow I
gonna
was
dip
not
real
surprised. I'm
faster.
not surprised that Aragonis is going to leave a snail trail.
So bad.
Oh, gross! I hate that.
I'll be here all week.
You've been around Molo too much.
We have got to move on now. We cannot.
Yeah.
So anyway, so the man.
All right.
I want my all-purpose tool. Let's go.
All right, you're looking for an all-purpose tool?
Well, technically, I'm looking for materials first. I need two ingots of mana steel.
Okay. So you are able to find a shop that deals with that. Just for the ingot is going to cost you 100 gold pieces.
Boy.
All right, I need 2, so I'll get 2 of them.
Okay.
Wrong character sheet. And then the other thing I would end up looking for is the +1 all-purpose tool.
All-purpose tool.
Artificer specifically. And if I can get one, then I will be able to become proficient with any tool that I please. Because I just got to turn it into one, and I become proficient with it.
Nice.
Like cartographer's tools?
Yep. I thought there was something in the game that did that.
Okay.
And like the wizard's hat, I'll be able to get any cantrip I want for 8 hours a day.
Okay, so for a +1 all-purpose tool, let's see, because they come in, they come in +1, +2, and +3 varieties. Like I said, magic items are going to be outrageously expensive here. So let's see, for a +1. I'm going to say for a +1, that is going to cost you 300 gold pieces.
Oof. 300 gold pieces. Oh, you know what? I have 227, but we also have that second silver bar on the or the second, was it a platinum bar on the Robomany items?
It is a silver bar. Let me pull up the sheet that has all.
What do you need, like 20 gold?
No, I thought it was like I thought it was 100 gold because
it's a
we
beefy
used
silver bar.
It was a lot because we were able to fix the entire ship with.
Yeah.
It still had some left over.
You only need like how much gold do you have?
Yeah, I only need like less than 80. So the thing would be like, transfer it out and then we put that into the party loot.
I mean, I can give you some gold.
I mean, I would appreciate it from anyone.
Yeah, how much do you need?
33 is the number.
Yeah, I got you. I'll give you
Thank
33.
you very much.
Not a problem.
So I made a whole sheet of what your patches are, and
You
it's
can't
not
find
in
it.
my notes.
Oh no. Also, I had an idea. Why don't we just make number 2 carry the 3 heavy tents?
Yeah, it's a good call.
Because let me check number 2 stats.
Do we even have a party loot set up for this group?
I think so.
Well,
We have like a
14
boat
strike,
loop.
yeah. Number 2 can do it.
I don't even. Where's it at?
There's one for like
He's
supplies.
Oh, boat stuff,
Uh,
boat parts.
Where's
I see
the-
boat
there
stuff.
it
I
is.
don't see a party loot.
Boat stuff.
I say, would we be able to get a party loot tab?
Yeah, I'll get that going. Yeah, where the fuck are you?
Okay, so
Patches.
here, let me. I've got the list here. Copy. And there you go.
Right, but like
That was the
I
original.
have a list that tells me what all those things are.
Oh, okay.
I have the master list. Hang on, it's got to be. Oh, you know what? I bet it's on my laptop and it never got switched over.
I need to. I never realized the black metallic rectangle at the beginning. I need to identify that metal.
So you already did. Let's see. Which ones have you pulled off so far?
We have only pulled off one silver rectangle, and actually that's it. We haven't pulled anything else off yet.
I only see one silver rectangle, unless you've been adjusting it.
Well, the list I just sent you is the list that you sent me, so we must have adjusted.
Yeah, so the one that's over here must be adjusted. Okay, so yeah, the silver rectangle is another one of those silver bars. And I want to tell you how much it's worth, and my notes aren't here.
I think it was like 500.
Yeah, it's beefy. It's like 500 gold.
Because it cost us like, you said repairs would be like 400 and something, and we were like, oh, we'll pay him a silver bar, and then we can also grab a couple extra things when it's over.
Yeah, it was like 500.
I really hope that black circle is a portable hole. I think that would be hilarious.
The silver bar is worth 500 gold pieces. Sorry, I've got it pulled out now. Okay, let me quickly make this party loot available to you guys. All players are owners of the party loot folder. I wonder. Hold on. I think I might have to actually make a party loot sheet. I don't think you guys can. So. Why are you making me do so many fucking things here? Okay, there we go. So there's a party loot folder with a party loot in it, and then you just hit the edit tab on loot, and you can write whatever you want in there. It's a little bit of a pain in the dick, but whatever. It'll be fine.
Totally fine.
Okay. Anyhow, other magic items people are looking for.
How about it's a homebrew. Here, I'll post it.
Uh-oh.
No, I think it's
bracers
pretty.
of defense.
Oh, the monk wraps.
Yeah. It's just a +1 bonus to attack rolls.
Okay, so I'm going to offer a different option for you in the way of a tattoo, the Eldritch Claw tattoo.
Big fan of the Eldritch Claw tattoo.
I forgot about that.
It's a dope tattoo.
It is a dope tattoo.
How much would one of those be?
Our party is just going to be tatted up by the end of this, like real pirate.
Right.
I mean, you are
Oh,
sailors,
I hope
so. As sailors, it is your job to get as many tattoos as you can.
That is true. Yeah, it's thematically appropriate.
What is this
No.
tattoo called? I don't see
Thank
it.
you.
The Eldritch Claw tattoo.
Here, I'll post the stats on it.
Yeah, unarmed strikes are magical for the purpose of overcoming immunity and resistance,
Well,
and a
Ren
+1
has, right?
bonus to attack
Right.
and damage.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
and then you can
And then-
bonus action to increase your unarmed range to 15 feet, and you get an additional 1d6 per on each hit.
That's gangster.
That's badass. Yeah. How much
Yeah,
would one of
that's
those run?
That's really cool.
Okay.
Just the green one.
I think it is only green. You don't.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
that higher
the
one?
yeah. I always had a hard time figuring out fucking tattoos because it lists the entire rarity chart, no matter what tattoo it is. So this one only has an uncommon variety, even though it has the chart going up to legendary.
Yeah, you just gotta.
Yeah, it's a little confusing. Anyway, this is a port city, so there are certainly tattoo parlors around. So I'm gonna say you can find somebody to do a. You can find somebody to do this tattoo for. Let's make a roll. Let's make a roll for how much they're gonna charge you for this. Yeah, they are also going to charge 300 gold pieces for a magical tattoo.
Oof.
Okay. I guess, can I say I didn't buy that greater healing potion and then I'll have enough?
Yes, you can do that. You guys still have not used Soujourner's other silver bar if he's willing to part with it.
Oh yeah, that's a party item.
Do I use that and then put the... If I can get like 100 of that, we can put the 400 in the other party loot.
Sounds good to me. We also, if anybody else needs money for their magic item while we're doing all this.
Yeah. I might look for some bracers of greater or bracers of defense.
Ooh, there you go.
Got to be a little more tanky. Everything Tom rolls hits me.
Well, don't stand in the way.
Yeah. Oh, I sneezed. Oh, yeah, that hits.
Yeah, that's a natural 20 sneeze.
Yeah. Oh, I rolled a 2 equals 15. Yeah, I sneezed.
Ooh, bracers of defense are a blue item. Those are going to be even more expensive.
Oh.
Do they not have a green item that does that?
They have bracers of archery that are green.
For green,
Ring of defense, right? Yeah.
Ring of defense?
Ring of protection.
A ring of protection?
Yeah, what one's
Yeah,
uncommon,
but-
one's
yeah.
rare, I think.
Isn't the ring also? Is it green?
One's green, one's blue. I can't remember which one's which. I think
The
the
cloak is
the cloak
green.
is blue.
No, it's green.
The cloak is green?
Yeah,
sure?
because I play in a server.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I play in servers where I'm allowed to start with.
Yeah, that
and
only
I
gives you
always take the
1
cloak.
instead
Yeah.
of 2. Yeah.
Which
But
is
it's a
better
green.
than 0.
Exactly.
Which is better than 0. You are not wrong.
And it's saving throws too.
Yeah,
Is it saving throws?
throw.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is too. Fuck.
Oh,
All right.
right.
All right,
If I'm allowed to take an uncommon item, I use protection because it just
Yeah.
buffs everything up so well.
Yeah, I'll take a cloak of protection if we can find one.
So I'm going to make a roll here. I have been rolling to see if you can even find these items.
Right. Which is fair.
And so far, they have all been in the affirmative. But yeah, you are eventually going to not be able to find an item if we do this long enough.
Right.
And that time is now. That's a that's a
Awesome.
5 on the old.
That
luck.
makes sense.
Actually, what am I doing? I should be having you guys roll these. These are luck.
Yeah.
dice, so
Let us roll.
Hey, Dick.
I feel like that's taking away a little bit of your agency by having me roll it. Sorry about that. In the future,
And you
I will
always
have
roll
you roll
shitty
it.
for
I rolled good 3 times in a row for your guys' items so far. I don't want to fucking hear it, Mike. All right. Yeah, so no cloaks of protection currently in stock.
Damn.
What about a stone of good luck?
A stone of good luck. Go ahead and roll me a straight up d20. Since we're having you roll these now.
Great. I'm glad my bad luck is determined. Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, shit. Come on, come on.
Yeah, you find one. So it's interesting, actually. This item you would expect to find in the artisans district, and you don't find it there. Where you do find it is the tabaxi caravans don't come into the city. They congregate outside the gates. So if you ask around about this item, you would be told that that's something that they might have. So yeah, you would have to go out and talk to them for it. But yeah, Khajiit has wares if you have coin. So
coin I do have.
For this item, okay.
Also,
the tabaxi are also who you're going to want to talk to for guides in the desert.
Yes.
So if you're talking to just somebody who's got, they've got, their, they don't have any structures out here. It's all tents and caravans and wagons. There's no actual structures that they build here. So you just kind of find a booth tent that somebody is selling some random stuff on, and you see this little cat, this stone cat face with a agate in the eyeball of it. And he is going to charge you 200 gold for it.
Worth it.
What was that one?
A stone of good luck.
Oh, nice.
Could have been
plus one.
not a dumb barbarian.
Because also it makes sense.
Eat it.
Yeah.
I feel like it makes sense being a sailor to be like, this is a stone.
So yeah, while this is sitting in your pocket, and you kind of rub it for good luck there.
Holy shit, that improves everything. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's a pretty powerful item.
The stone of good luck, yeah.
Yeah, all my
plus one to all saving throws.
All your saving throws, all your like acrobatics.
Yeah, ability checks and saving throws plus one.
Which means, and
Man,
same
you
with
guys are going to be so mad when I steal all this stuff from you.
Yeah.
Good luck stealing my tattoo, asshole.
It can be done.
It can be done.
You think you get to keep your skin?
Right?
Just remember, I never took the cloak of displacement from you.
Hey, no pass game rivalry here.
Yes, I finally have no zero or no negatives.
The cloak of displacement is totally a thing here. It's just cursed. Go ahead and take it. See what happens.
It literally teleports you around randomly, and know where you go.
I have a lot of negatives. Is there 2 of those stones?
Make me a luck check.
How much was it?
200.
Oh, shit.
Because yeah,
with my D20, right?
Just a straight up D20. Nope. There was only one.
Damn, that's okay.
Yeah, because of my intelligence being -1, I have a lot of negative.
Yeah, I have a lot of. I have 3 or 2 stats that are negatives.
If you had rolled a 1, I would have sold you a fake one.
That would have been hilarious.
I totally would have bought it too. Totally would have bought it.
You only have 3 that are negative. I have like 5
negatives.
Negative.
No, I have intelligence and wisdom that are negative.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, I have intelligence and wisdom.
You guys might be running into elves in the desert, so I need you guys to be beefed up just so you'll survive.
That's what I'm like. I don't know what else. Every time I try to get something, it's declined. I don't know what else is good for barbarians. Guys, help me out. What's good for barbarians besides the protection?
Fucking the pendant of free movement or ring of free movement, so you can't be paralyzed and restrained.
Does that negate paralyzed too?
I don't know if it does paralyze, but I know that.
I think it's just restrained.
That would be fucking crazy powerful.
Yeah,
Is it a
but
green?
it's. Oh, I don't remember what it is.
Stuff that we can afford, guys. Stuff that we can afford.
What does hold person do? Does that restrain you or paralyze?
No,
hold
it does
person
say
paralyzes.
ring of free action. Difficult terrain doesn't cost extra movement. In addition, magic can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained.
Yep, there you go. Because I remember I put on my barbarian because the DM's way of dealing with me is just hold person. So I bought it, put it on. I was like, your hold person doesn't affect me now, bitch.
That's a good idea. Let me write that down.
Yeah, well, I'll be saving up for that ring.
It's a great item.
Are you guys heading out into the desert then?
Anything else that would work really good?
What about the belt? Either gauntlets of ogre power.
I think my strength is already a 19.
Okay. Trying to remember.
Oh, Reina, you wanted a history book.
Yeah, I did. If we get a chance, and then we wanted to talk to one of the caravan people over there too.
Okay, so Reina, you find a pretty massive library tower in the Scholars District, run by a. You notice that this is one of the only places where there are specifically blue dragonborn and no other colors. They seem just kind of naturally more arcane in general. I mean, you know that that's not specifically true, but it seems to be like a thing that they really embrace here. If that makes sense. And so when you come in, they kind of I'll say that there's one at the front desk that just kind of looks down at you because they're very tall and says,
Sure.
I think you might be in the wrong place. What is it that I can help you with?
Yes. I'll fix my glasses. Look extra scholarly. I am after I'm new to the city, obviously. I'm from the university, and I'm here studying the city and specifically the desert. So I was wondering if I could get a book of desert history, please.
All right, you're gonna need to be a lot more specific than that.
Yeah, sure.
All of our history is desert history.
Yeah, can I get one specifically on the old capital, the
Cresh?
Yes.
It says, I guess I can help you with that. Roll me a persuasion check real quick. Let's see how helpful he's feeling.
Persuasion? Okay.
I mean, I could stand behind you and look scary if you want.
Oh, it's fun to think any of you guys came with me to the library.
I mean,
adorable.
Soujourner definitely would have gone, but is not trying to he's just there.
Out of everybody, Kappa would have gone because he likes stealing magic books.
With an 18, he's like, all right. You want to know about Cresh? I can take you to an entire section on the Old Kingdom. So he's going to take you to. It's a pretty beefy section. A lot of the history books here pertain to the Old Empire in general, but if you're looking for specifically Cresh, then it's just like a probably like a single one of those floor to ceiling library rooms is and he's like, is there anything in particular about Cresh that you're looking for? When it was built, when it was lost to the desert, anything? Like, give me a time frame, perhaps I can narrow down for you.
Well, when it was right around the time it was lost to the desert, if you have any accounts of what scholars think happened on that day or on those days when the desert kind of overtook it, I'm just looking to maybe interpret how the desert came to encroach on the city. So that general time frame.
Okay. He's gonna narrow down to it's still a lot of books.
Yeah.
Give me an investigation check real quick. Kappa, who are you intimidating?
Oh, no one.
Okay.
Oh, come on! It's +8.
Kappa's just being intimidating in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a 10, you would have to spend a lot of time here to figure out what you want.
Well, I want them all.
What's
I
that?
assume I assume I want them all, which makes it really hard for me to narrow down the specific one I want.
Right. Like if you just want to grab a couple randoms and book it, you probably could, but
Yeah, book
like
it.
you're supposed to not take books out of this library.
Oh.
Do we have a bag of holding?
No.
Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, bag of holding.
Yes.
Do we have
Oh,
one?
actually, yeah, you do, because Sojourner can make one.
Yes, I have one as one of my my infusions. I've been carrying some stuff around in it.
Just
Do
dump
have
them
one.
into the bag
Okay.
and run.
So he's not gonna let, even if I find the book I want, he's not gonna let me take it out here and like read it in the desert. I got to did it all here.
Yeah, he is expecting that you will do whatever research you're gonna do and then leave.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, if I can't find a specific book, I'll just take kind of a couple and like kind of do like a glance through all of them, try to pick out anything specific and helpful throughout the day while the rest of people are running around buying magic stuff.
Okay, so we'll say that while everybody else is doing their supplies, you're here doing research. Okay, in that case, give me another investigate check.
Are you? It's a plus.
Reina is just kind of lost in the euphoria of being in a library again. So, you're just kind of riding that high. It's hard for you to actually focus. You just love being around the books and the smell of the books. A lot of these are like really old books, so they have that really good book smell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reina's just really enjoying her time here. So you're having a little trouble focusing on what you want. I'm going to say with a 10, you're still able to glean a little bit of information out of this. There was some sort of disaster that happened in Cresh immediately prior to the desert overtaking it. Like, this was not a slow encroachment. This was something happened, here comes the desert.
Like Pompeii style, as opposed to like
Exactly, yes.
Venice sinking, right?
Right.
Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
I used to sing that to my snake when I turned his light on in the morning.
Ah, nice.
Except I didn't remember all the words, so I'd be like, "Here comes the sun, little buddy."
That's good enough. That's all you need.
Yeah, his name was Sebastian. Anyhow, anybody else looking for things in town before? Or you guys wanted to talk to the caravan people?
Yeah, caravan people.
Boop, 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 boop. If you're asking for a desert guide, you will be sort of more or less.
Preferably one with pets.
You will be more or less told that your best bet is going to be, what's her name? Silvari. She is a Tabaxi caravan person who looks like so. And she has been known to take people out into the desert. The caravans, you're going to glean from talking to people, the caravans follow a pretty specific route through the desert. Like, it's impossible to maintain a road for any length of time in the desert because the shifting sands will just kind of overtake it. So the caravan people, they really travel along their own. They don't make a road, they just know the way. They know where a road would be, sort of thing. But this is a person who actually escorts people out to the old ruins periodically.
They look like my old pet cat.
They do look like your old pet cat.
Did that on purpose.
Yes, I have been researching all of your old pets to make.
How the fuck did you know what Shadow looked like?
No,
I'm the DM. Of course, I know what Shadow looked like. So you'll find Silvari off kind of on her, like, she's still part of the caravan, but she's definitely not with everyone. She's in her own little private tent, a little bit outside of the kind of circle of everyone. And yeah, you'll just see her kind of in a meditative sitting in her tent, just sitting.
Nobody let Argunas talk.
Did you know you look like my best friend's pet?
All right, we're looking for some guides. Who's gonna help us? We're going to the ruins. Who's good with the ruins?
They already said this lady is willing to talk.
Is that your opener?
That's right.
Yeah.
You.
Wow.
100%.
I just wanted to know that you don't have to live like this. And we will help you break your curse. And your dead eyes.
Can I cast silence on Argunas?
She opens her eyes and looks up and says, "My eyes were closed. So
racist.
Yeah, this is what my eyes actually look like.
Look at them.
They're
so
still dead
alive.
eyes, and it's okay because of your curse. But we will help you.
I want to cut. Can I?
Man,
attempt to cover
look
Argunas'
at the
mouth?
time. I really have to get going. So you guys, I don't know what you're here for, but have a good day. Bye.
I mean, we were told that you were the best to take us out to the ruins, so we figured we'd start with the best.
You're gonna see her shoulders slump just a little bit, and she'll turn around and she'll be like, "Ah, you need a guide."
Yeah. We've got lost in our own ruin before. I mean, sometimes in the thoughts of others, but if we're gonna travel, we might need someone with experience, and none of us have it.
How far out in the desert are you planning to go?
All the way, but at least to the ruins.
You're gonna need to be a lot more specific. There are many ruins in the desert.
I'll open mine.
The ones.
We're here.
Reina, you're in the library.
Oh, that's right. We're not there. Oh, I thought we were going to leave. Okay, you're right.
Well, Soujourner's with us, right?
I thought we were done with the shopping and we were all together now.
All right, that's also fine. If we want to have collected everyone, I was so before we resolve that, Reina, are you going to attempt to steal any books from the library?
Yeah, I guess I will.
Thought you might.
Oh my God. This is gonna go so bad. You should have brought me with.
All right,
all kinds of shit.
Reina, I'm going to give you one more opportunity for an investigation check to kind of narrow down a book that would be. I imagine you're going to try and get one book. Yes.
Yes.
Ooh, there you go.
Whatever one I think is most helpful after doing the day of research.
Okay.
That was a bad roll.
Yeah, huh?
So now, Reina, I'm going to need 2 rolls from you. I'm going to need a sleight of hand roll, and I'm going to need a stealth or deception roll.
Okay. I'm going to go slide a hand in stealth. Slide a hand first to see if I can even get it in the bag.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
That is going to dictate the DC for your stealth or deception check. So that's a good roll.
Okay, then I just gotta act cool, Reina. Act normal. Act cool as you walk out of this library.
You can do it. I believe in you.
It could be worse. It's not bad.
Reina, you can act cool or you can act like pick one.
Yeah.
So
should have lit the library on fire as a distraction.
Just a little bit.
Here's how this worked.
Yeah.
Every
perfect, right? Perfect. It was perfect.
Yes.
DC was 13.
Short answer, yes. Your DC started at 15, and for every one that you got above 15 on your sleight of hand, lowered it by 1.
Woo!
So you are able to get out of this library with your book. After today's session, I will send you a little blurb about what the book is, but we won't get into that just yet, because there'll be some information in there for you. Okay, so if everybody is there at talking to Sylvari, you'll point out that you want to go to Cresh, and her eyes kind of widen just a little bit, and she's like, So a few days end out into the desert and then back again.
Yeah, that's a minimum. I mean, we do kind of like to start one way, kind of fork out the other way, but we'll go with that, right? So that's yeah. Straight run forward and back. No deviations whatsoever.
You've never traveled in the desert, have you?
Yes.
Make a deception check, Molo.
I think that question mark.
Advantage for that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that has to be disadvantage.
So I can't roll less than 20. So
God damn it, fucking Molo.
Fucking bards.
I mean,
insight is
I
pretty
rolled a
fucking
3.
good.
I rolled a 3 for a 20.
Okay. She kind of looks you up and down and smirks a little bit to herself, but doesn't say anything. She says, "All right, I can get you to where you need to go. The desert is going to have its own plans. Out in the dunes, you never know exactly what you're going to run into out there."
Now I'm well aware of what's out in the desert but for these other, non-desert people, can you explain what's possible of, like, you never know, like, hey, you're going to see a purple worm, or are you going to see, like, 3 goblins in a trench coat pretending to be a human?
As soon as you say purple worm, she touches her nose and she says, "Oh, you have been in the desert." They're not.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
They're not
Roll
purple.
level 5.
Why would you give him ideas? You don't
They
give me
are,
a
in
DM
fact,
ideas.
I believe, a relative of the purple worm, but they are, in fact, sandworms.
Yeah.
It's way better than those sand crabs, because, man, you get those in there, you gotta get that shampoo to get them out, and it's not a fun experience.
Different kind of crabs. Different kind of crabs.
God damn it! I'll tell you though, the worms are actually not terribly worrisome. They're not interested in a meal as small as you and I, unless there's
Very versed in crabs, though.
Are we talking Beetlejuice or Dune?
Yes.
Oh, god damn
it. Do they make spice?
She says the real worry is the jackals. If they are about, then they'll actually take an interest in us. The worms, probably not. They'll occasionally go for a caravan if you're too bunched up, but something as small as me or you, probably not of terrible interest to a worm.
So this is where
Don't worry.
splitting the party
can
comes into play.
We can handle ourselves with anything.
Don't you know? You always with the party.
Jackal is sort of a dog, I could say.
It's fine.
Man,
We're
I'm
fine.
not too worried about it. We're fine.
How much?
Yeah. How much you charging?
100 gold per day of travel.
Jesus.
You are
Okay,
welcome
guys,
to wander the desert on your own.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think we're gonna go on our own, because if it's 2 days there and 2 days back, then we're gonna make 100 gold, which divided by 7 means we get fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Again.
you need to talk to your employer about that. Have fun wandering the desert. Have a good day.
Yeah,
Let's
guys,
wander
I
the
really
desert.
don't. Oh, I really don't think that's a good idea. We're so
Do you
bad.
think she is scamming us because she's cursed, or do you think she's cursed because she scammed people?
She's scamming us because Molo's an idiot, probably.
Yeah.
I'd scam us too if I saw Molo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
No one's even
I have scam
no one's
Molo
even
in the
going to
past.
attempt to talk her down.
It's a Molo tax. Molo's the only one who can talk, and Molo's the one fucking us.
So
I can talk. I can
I
talk.
mean,
I knew I should have
Maybe.
played my
No.
card.
You're not any better.
she didn't say she was cool. So that's
You're
not
almost worse.
Almost.
It depends on the day.
Depends on the day, yes.
All right, so
So
we can do
how
that,
about-
but we'll pay you on the way back. This way, if by some chance you get us lost or we die, then it's a win-win.
Or
I'm sorry, if you die or get lost, that's a win-win.
Yeah. We don't have to pay you either way, so that's why we pay you on the way back.
Is there anything we can do to lower this price, or is this just the price because of him? And I point to Molo.
How about 50 gold a day, and we don't let him talk to you anymore?
Ooh, make a persuasion check.
With
Can I have advantage on that one?
I'm so tempted, but no advantage on that one.
Aww.
As Muller's doing jazz hands.
Oh.
I
I just want to see what it would have been with advantage.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
So
there you go.
Tom, does she have a tent?
She does have a tent.
Damn. What a shame.
What What was your goal there?
My bargaining chip was that we have a tent with the female. That way you don't have to deal with any of these fucking idiots.
She says, I am happy in my own tent.
You know, that's
Lady,
fair.
I will tell you the truth. I'll tell you the truth. There's some friends of mine who are cursed, and we are trying to undo their curse. We will also undo your curse if you come with us, and you can come for free or you can pay us, whatever you prefer. But then you might also be able to break your curse and become a beautiful, beautiful fish that you should be, and not this ugly monster that you currently are. So
she looks around Aragonis towards Eric and Crixus and Kappa and says, 150 per day.
No, that's fair. Sorry to waste your time.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
You don't have to live like this.
Aragonis, please stop.
I will drag Aragonis out of her
She's
tent.
going to sit back down and begin her meditations.
We're gonna die.
Is there anyone else who can do this? Do you know of any other guides?
Any other guides? I mean, I'm the most prolific guide, but I mean, I guess anyone in the caravan could take you out into the desert. Whether or not that would be helpful or harmful, who's to say?
I say we just take our chances.
I would rather take my chances with another guide. If we're not, I'd rather have some kind of guide than no
because
guide.
any guide we talk to,
or, and hear me out, we don't let these two jabronis talk.
Good luck. We haven't been able to stop them. I mean, if you can hold them in place, I can cast silence on them.
Or, and hear me out, and I reach for my axe.
No, hang on. Everybody,
I'm just waiting for Crixus to be like, "You thwarting my plans?"
No,
that'd be bad for you.
Did we?
How bad? Very bad.
Is there?
I have to kill you.
Hang on, Kappa. Go ahead.
Wait. I got an idea.
Did we spend Sojourner's bar? I can't remember.
I think we only spent 100 of it.
Yeah, I think there's like 4 left.
I spent 100 of it. Yeah, that was it. I have an idea. Can we talk to the next person on the list that would be best after this person? Can we ask who that is and talk to them? I got an idea.
You approach a tabaxi, one of the tabaxi, not necessarily a guard, but somebody who is like a watcher, like a lookout essentially. And he had heard you talking about looking for a guide, and when you came back from Silvari's tent without her, he would have kind of approached you for that. If you need to go out in the desert, I can take you that way, perhaps.
All right, Kappa, back me up. Help me out with this because I'm not good at this.
Okay.
It'll be like, what was the name? What was the? Well, I just go with what I say. And can it be just me and Kappa by him? Can we leave everybody else off to the side?
That's up to everybody else.
Yeah, I would stay and try to smooth over with Savari.
Oh God.
Okay.
No.
What was the name of the guy that hired us again?
The guy that hired you?
Yeah.
The Dragonborn Ignis.
Okay.
The Red Counselor.
So be like, Ignis hired us for a job, and he instructed us to hire a guide, and you just send him the bill for whatever you want to charge.
Make me a deception check.
Can Kappa back me up and say something so I can get some help?
If Kappa can back you up in a way that makes sense, I will allow you to roll at advantage.
Come on, Kappa. Not intimidation. We're not trying to be scary. We just want to lie.
In fact, we'll make it better for you. I will. Hang on. 100 gold now, and anything else you built it. It'll be great. Everybody wins.
All right, I'll let you roll that at advantage.
Yeah. Oh, deception. Let's see.
Are you any good?
Come on.
There you go.
Oh,
yeah.
18.
Right,
hang on. He has to roll against it with his insight. That's a natural 19.
Ooh.
I'd like to
Does he
point
have a
out there, Eric.
-2?
He has a +3.
I'd like to point out, Eric, my
Go for it,
deception
Vaughn.
has a +8. I'm just saying.
Well, and it sounds like you should have talked about that beforehand. So Light will look at you and say, I have never known any of the counselors to accept an invoice on behalf of parties they send out. That would be most unusual indeed. I would have to get that confirmed.
Listen, we're the champions of the arena. I'm sure you've heard of us. We're fucking awesome. We kick ass. And like, we're gonna find some cool shit, and we'll hook you up with some cool shit out in the desert too. Tell them, Cap, about all the cool shit that we're gonna find, and you can have some.
Do you know how many adventurers go into the desert and don't return?
Yeah, how many of them are the fucking champions of the arena and kick ass? Like, you know how many people we fucking accidentally killed?
You know, we killed on purpose.
You know, I don't know how many people you accidentally killed. How did
like
you?
100.
How do you accidentally kill that many people?
Very
Well,
careful.
You're just that
just-
strong.
Yeah, we're
You
just
can't
that
hold back.
powerful. Yeah.
Listen, all I'm saying is that a lot of us do stuff.
Okay. Before we resolve this, Molo, you said you were doing something, right?
So as a tabaxi, I mean, like this land is a desert, so like you can take a shit anywhere, right? That's your litter box.
Oh God.
She comes out of her meditation and says, "What?"
Yeah, right. Because any cat that I've ever had, right? And like you it's like here's the place where you can go take a shit, right? So you put a little pan and some sand in there or some dirt, right? And they'll like, take a shit in that, right? So this whole area is one big litter box for you, right? Is that kind of how you can find it around? You know, you mark you take a shit here, you take a shit there, take a shit there. That's how you can find your way around.
Molo's about to die.
She just is like slowly blinking, staring at you. I am unsure if you are serious.
As a
You know,
heart
we're just
attack.
like we're just like regular people, right? We're just cat people.
Right. And this is
Do
like
you just shit wherever you want?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I? What am I supposed to go?
Maybe I'm approaching this from the wrong way. Maybe
am I
I'm taking offense where none is intended. You know what? That's on me. That's a cultural difference between you and I, and perhaps
I don't
we need to
understand
figure
these
that
people.
out.
They close the door, close the curtain, you know, and they're like, hey, I need my privacy. I'm like, there's a perfectly good spot to shit right there.
I mean, obviously we shit wherever we want in the desert. It's not like we carry a bathroom around with us. But
that's what we should have picked.
All right. So now that we're best of friends.
Now that we're best of friends.
Yeah. So yeah.
Now that we're shit buddies.
Yeah, we've been shooting the shit all the time, right? So have you reconsidered your offer?
No.
Like
it's 200 gold now.
All right. Well,
I'll tell you what though, my offer does still stand at 100 gold pieces a day.
I really don't think that's that
or
much.
equivalent.
All right, let's see what these other people want to do. And if you ever need any armor like this stuff right here, well, you can go to insert that guy's name.
Armor in the desert? Gross. You'd be so sweaty.
Yeah, but sometimes being sweaty is good. All right, so 100
smells so bad.
It's fine. Hey, I know you have a cat tongue, so you can use it to clean us. Right, that would be all super clean, right?
Get out while you're ahead, Molo. Get out while you're ahead.
It's kind of like
head.
This is a head as Molo gets.
Can we?
He slammed it into reverse at the go.
Hey.
All right, cut your losses.
All right, I'll be back. See where these other people at and see where we're going. But you said $50 a day. Got it.
She goes back to her meditations. Oh, somebody was so upset about that they left.
Oh fuck!
Who was it?
It was Eric Ignis, surprisingly.
Oh wow, not what I would expect. Okay, so cutting back over to the rest of you, you're talking to
Everyone keeps
Light.
going silent for me, so I can only hear you guys half the time.
Oh no,
that's bad.
that is bad.
Where are we on that GoFundMe for the internet?
Yeah, so you're still talking to Light here, and yeah, he is not trusting that Ignis will pay him from the invoice.
But then I told him we'd give him told Kappa to tell him about all the cool shit we were gonna find in the desert and could have some. It'd be worth way more.
I'm back.
You're back. Can you hear us now?
Yeah, it's fine. It's just I think my husband is using the PlayStation and there's not enough internet to go around, so I just
That son of a bitch!
Tell him to wait.
How
yeah,
did you?
tell him he's
how
not
could you
allowed to
marry
during
that man?
D&D.
Doesn't he know?
Usually he's out working on Sunday, so yeah. But yeah, no, I can hear you guys now. I just went and undid my phone is now using my data, so like he's gonna be told off about that as well. But whatever.
Yeah, he's gonna get everything. He's about to catch all these hands.
Yep. All right. You know what? He's on a list now.
Yep. He's sleeping on the couch.
I'm gonna create a new game just for him to play in, so I can kill his character over and over again.
Yeah.
I want to be there for that.
No, I want to play in that game.
It's just a specifically fuck this one guy over.
We all get cool magical items. He just dies.
Everything he gets everything he has is cursed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
Anyhow, so Eric, go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Can Kappa do it since I teed him up?
You're
and
the
then
one
give him
talking.
Well, I was trying to tee him up.
You can't be like, hey, I tell him this, Kappa, go.
Did Kappa say enough for advantage at least?
I didn't say shit.
Kappa didn't
say a word.
God damn it, Kappa. This is
You
gonna
got
suck.
a 19 though. 19 is pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, okay. He says, all right, how about this? You give me 20 gold per day, and I get to cherry pick the best items out of whatever you find. Say 5 items out of whatever you find.
Counterpoint here, because we were sent specifically to find items relating to when the desert overtook. So if we do find that item, you can't pick that one. Otherwise, Ignis will have your head. But any other items you can cherry.
I mean, he could take all he wants. We could just kill him later.
Because we're there specifically for a certain items. Can't have. But yes, I like your idea.
All right, that makes sense to me.
We do like 50, and he only gets like one item.
No. Let him have what he wants. It's fine.
You can negotiate however you want. This is just his offer that he's making to you. If you have
like, this is a shit offer. Like,
if you have
5
a counter
items?
offer.
Are you kidding me? What if we only find 4 items, and one of them's the one we need, so he gets every item?
How about 40 gold a day and
He
one
says,
item?
but what if you die in the desert because you're fucking lost?
No, I mean, we're gonna get lost. We need to hire one of these two.
What if you take the one item I want and I fucking kill you?
Then, I mean, I guess that's a good point. Fuck you guys. I'm not guiding you anywhere.
All right. How about we give all the shit back to Ignis and then you just collect your item from him?
Once again, my people don't go into the city, so
like at all?
No.
Why not?
Like, is there a reason? Do people hate you because you're cursed? Just
anyway, y'all have a good day now.
40 gold plus one item.
Like,
40 gold a day plus one item.
40
Last
gold
offer.
a day and one item. That's
And we're the champions of the fucking arena.
You're
it's the perfect
going
people to
out,
have in the
so
desert with you. We're gonna
it's
fucking kill
probably
anything
going
comes
to-
near us.
Probably going to be 3 days to get out to Cresh, 3 days to get back. I'll do a little bit of math here. Okay. 40
good?
gold, and I get to cherry pick whatever item I want from whatever you find. Unless it is the
Except for
specific
the one
thing
that
that
the
you are
red
looking
dude wants.
for Mr. Ignis.
Yes.
How
Fair
about
enough.
Deal.
Or how about you can have my gun, and I will hold out my pistol. Instead of you choosing an item, 40 gold a day, and you can have the gun.
You're just gonna get my gun.
That would make guarding so much easier.
Here, I'll be like, watch how cool this is, and I'll toss a shuriken up in the air and be like, shoot it.
I'll shoot it.
Make an attack roll. Don't roll a 1.
Great, you shot him in the face.
God damn it.
Not a 1.
It's not a 1.
No.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say
it probably has an AC of like 8.
Yeah, it's not anything that's terribly difficult for you. You blast the shuriken out of the sky. He says, "Oh, I mean that's cool, but it attracts a lot of attention, doesn't it? With the loudness. If we're trying to avoid jackals, that's."
Well, you see,
This isn't for the avoidance of jackals. This is for when you can't avoid them. And then I'm gonna open the cylinder to show that it's also not loaded. It generates its own ammunition.
Go ahead and make me a persuasion check at advantage. That's a pretty cool thing that he might want.
Are you willing to give up on that?
I'm pretty sure Soujourner has a plan.
I'm pretty sure he does too.
If I know anything about Quinn, it's that he always has a plan.
Just make another one. I mean,
or it like magically teleports to him.
With a 21, he'll take it.
Fuck yeah!
It's like, this is a pretty cool item. I'll take it.
I'm glad we could all come to an understanding.
All right, let's go to the desert.
Wow, Molo's not even going to make a comment on that? No, I can't believe it.
all right, so everyone, change of plans. Vari said 500 gold a day. There was some shit talk going on, so I don't think she is on board anymore.
That's fine. We got this guy.
Yeah, we got this guy.
Even better.
That's what matters.
That's right. You joined
really
the
bonded
candy crew.
over your guys' shared scat fetish.
That's right. You can be an honorary member of the candy crew.
All right. So you guys head on out into the desert.
Yay.
Bum, 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 bum.
Also, do we know how long?
Do we know how long what?
Do we know how long the elves left?
You never asked anyone.
Well, goddamn. Okay.
Do you think it's possible that the elves took a guide?
You know, and they might have.
I'm just the DM. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life.
Hey, by the way, before we set out, did you see a bunch of people with masks and someone with the ears come by?
Shouldn't have said anything. Who are you asking? The guy that you hired for your guide?
Yeah.
Say, oh yes, the elf. He came through with his little entourage.
Did they also hire a guide, or are they?
Oh no, they were very not interested in hiring a guide. They seemed to think that they didn't need one.
Yeah, that's actually because they're going after awesome treasure that would like keep everyone in this communal poverty. But you know.
Yeah. We got to beat them to it.
Ooh, that's an idea. We add locations we think they're super, and then you can have some of it.
No more. We already got it taken care of.
Okay. If you're gonna try and go after the elves instead of going to Cresh for the thing for Ignis, then I'll have to rearrange a couple things here just so that you guys know what you're looking at.
I figured it was like if there's any nearby, we just kind of like hit them.
Yeah,
So,
I think we still go to Cresh.
I think we're all trying to avoid them, right? Go after them.
Yeah.
Well, no, but we're trying to keep them from collecting the gods, and we know that's what they're. So we're trying to intercept them at least before they get back to the city.
Why don't we just focus on our mission first, and if we come across them, we deal with it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So if we do our mission, and then it's like, hey, there's a day that then we could just go grab that. And if it's not there, then we head back.
So what I'll tell you, like, I'm not telling you can't do that. What I'm going to tell you is the elves already have a head start. If you do your mission and then come back and then go to find them, they will have 6. If everything goes right, 6 more days of head start.
We can't let them get that ahead of us.
No.
So if you want to do Cresh first and then go out from there, or if you want to just go straight to one of those 3 locations, or like however you want to do it is fine, but the world is dynamic. It's not going to wait for you to do things. Things are going to happen in the interim.
Maybe we start with Cresh, and then maybe we find some cool shit that would help us fight the elves.
Yeah, that was the plan. If still go to Cresh, like I don't want to
see what happens when we get to Cresh.
I don't want to walk the desert by myself without the guide. So we'd have to find a way to add extra time.
We'll deal with that.
Maybe
so
we find some
cool once we're out in the desert, we can deal with it.
Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to deal with the mission that you're going to do today, and then sometime before next week, I will send a thing to Soujourner, since you're the only one who could read Draconic, about.
I can read Draconic.
Yeah, but you didn't see what he saw.
That's fair.
If Soujourner then wants to share that information with you, he can, but it's going to go to Soujourner first.
That's fair.
Yeah, and I'll send it to you because Soujourner would have absolutely been like, "Hey, you know dragon stuff."
I'll
forgot.
I'll send you that, and then because I don't have a lot of that stuff ready to roll right now, but we'll deal with
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, we definitely want to go to that place first, though.
Yeah.
You guys go out into the desert on your way to Cresh. Okay, so we're gonna make several rolls here. Your guide is gonna make anyone who wants to make a survival roll can also make one. Your guide rolls at advantage. So if you want to make sure that he's taking you the right way, you can use a survival roll for that.
Can I use navigators instead?
Oh, your phone fell.
Navigating tools.
Link navigating tools for me. Let me make sure they're not specific to something.
Or do you mean the cartography?
Well, I was actually just thinking.
Because if navigators tools are like a sextant, then no. But
I'm gonna have to Google what is in the navigators tools.
Oh, does it not just tell you? Oh, okay.
Nope.
No, the tools are very vague on D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Phone's not down there.
It's roll 20. They usually.
1 second. Navigators tools. Set of instruments used for navigation at sea.
Oh.
Proficiency allows you to chart a ship's course and follow navigational charts.
So it's very
so it is specifically water.
It is specifically that was my fear. That was what I kind of figured it might be. So yeah, you would just roll a regular ass survival check.
Option other. I would like to then map out our travel with cartographer's tools.
I would allow that. So you can certainly track your progress as we go. And yeah, with a dirty 20, you're pretty good at doing that. Okay, so the Tabaxi, whose name no one asked.
It's light.
I thought someone did.
Yeah, you said it was
I
light.
thought you said light.
I mean, that is what he's been telling you. But yeah, nobody actually asked his name. I just mentioned that. Anyhow.
Light Yagami.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was going.
Oh shit! You don't have a notebook with you, do you?
Are you asking your guide?
Did you have a black notebook?
Unless if his last name is Yagami, then yes, I'm going to ask it.
Tabaxi names are funny, So his full name is actually Light of the Morning.
Morning, MORNING or MOURNING?
MOR. No U.
No.
Okay. So for your first day of travel, your very skillful guard is taking you away. Why is it only giving him? Oh, it's because I'm not rolling survival. That's why it's not giving him the proper thing. That's silly.
Silly.
So he rolls really well on his survival check. Using your cartographer's tools as you make your map, it is certainly matching the map that you saw and the one that Reina made, so everything is looking correct. I'm going to need one of you guys get to decide too, to roll me a luck check.
Do I get a bonus for having the luck stone?
A luck check is just a straight up D20 roll.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
My vote is for Molo to make the roll.
All
100%.
right.
Molo.
I'm on it.
Something's gonna
Let's
go
go.
wrong.
All right, that fits. 8.
Everybody knows how a luck check works, right? We've done those before in this campaign.
I think yes, but not results were given. Or
I mean,
what we need.
just now for buying items, and if they had them.
If I ask you for a luck check, 10 and lower is bad. 11 and higher is good. Sub 5 is very bad. 1 is the worst possible outcome. 15 is very good. Natural 20 is the best possible outcome.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Mo.
Okay, I like that.
So, as you guys make your way through the desert, I'm not going to move you to another map because this is not something that you're going to have to deal with. But if you choose to deal with it, we will move to a new map. As you're making your way through the desert, your guide, Light, will at some point hold up a hand and motion for you all to drop to the ground.
Drop.
Okay.
Drop it like it's hot.
He kind of like crawls through the sand up to the top of a dune looking over, and he doesn't motion for you to come up, but he is definitely looking at something. If anyone wants to go check it out, they may.
I will go check it out.
Let's go check it out.
Okay. Anyone who's going to check it out, make me a stealth check at advantage.
Nice.
There you go.
Okay. As you approach, is it just the two of you?
Yeah.
Nobody else is going?
Mhm.
Okay. So as Eric and Kappa approach where Light is, and it's actually before you even crest the dune, you start to hear it before you see anything, and you just hear like some yiping, like some. As you crest the dune, you look down and you see guys that look like this.
No.
That's
Oh,
good.
that's even worse than I thought.
They look friendly.
They look badass is what they look like. I'm just saying.
Light will whisper to you, a jackal warband.
Oh, those are jackals.
When you're looking down into over the dune, you can see about 20 of them just kind of milling around.
Ooh.
And he's gonna say, enough to raid a caravan, perhaps, but not to raid the city. I can't imagine what they're doing this close to the city. Seems odd.
Could a group our size take them on, you think?
He looks at you and says, well, you're champions of the arena, right?
True.
Well, that depends, though. How tough are jackals normally?
And do they have any crazy abilities?
Shh, you're not here.
I'm not here. Shh.
Crixus is just really good at throwing his voice.
Yeah.
He's got a great ventriloquist act.
Solid.
Let me pull up what their abilities are real quick.
They are.
How far away are they?
From where you are, they're down probably 50 feet away from you.
Are they all bunched together?
Yeah, they're kind of in a little. They're in a little band. Are you gonna try and fireball some people?
I mean,
I was thinking
While
about
no
it.
one else is there.
Good idea.
yeah, I think if we fight them, we have Kappa lead off with the fireball. I think would work pretty well.
Yeah, that was the plan. But if he's like, "Oh, they're like tougher than any man," it'd be like, maybe not. Maybe we.
I mean, I don't know if they're tougher than any man, but they
look very
certainly fall
strong.
into a bloodlust if they and they've certainly been known to devour their enemies.
Yeah, but
to
like on
to
a
possibly
scale,
gain their power. But
on a scale of like, I don't know, a dog to a human to like a giant, where on the fall, where would they fall? Like
look,
toughness wise.
if I were to rate their challenge, I guess I would.
On a scale of 10,
Don't stop talking now.
He says, I mean, the danger is not that they are particularly strong; it's that they tend to swarm, right? So, like, this is an odd number of them to be this close to the city, where the city guard could mount a defense, but it's not a terribly unreasonable amount to see wandering about. Is the I just don't understand why they're here by the city, because this is clearly a group that would be raiding caravans in the desert.
Okay.
maybe we keep one of them alive and we question them. Maybe we can get some information that'd be valuable to the city.
If you want to try and kill these things, I'm not going to stop you, but I think it would be better to just make our way.
I say we should listen to our guide.
All right, so
He's the
Kappa, let's go tell everybody you're going to fireball those dudes.
Listen. Okay, yes, I have fireball, but if the guide thinks we should keep moving, we hire them to be our guide for.
Look, you guys are clearly capable warriors. If we found a group of like 10, sure, this just seems like a lot, even for you, mate, I guess.
Does he seem like scared or anything? Like, is he
Oh yeah,
talking?
he's terrified of these things.
Okay.
Yeah, let's keep
All
going.
right.
We're also, to be fair, we're also asking the cat.
Here, guys. Keep going.
We're also asking the cat, hey, does that dog like scare you?
True.
So,
well, I can once we get back by everybody, I can cast Pass Without Trace on us to make sure we can get away from them if we need to.
Yeah,
he says, look, man, that was a little bit racist, and I feel weird about it. Yeah, if you want to cast Pass Without Trace, then you guys should have no trouble avoiding this warband. Like, we'll still make some rolls, but I can't imagine anyone rolling bad enough with Pass Without Trace.
Yeah, I can spend 2 key points to cast it.
I was gonna say no one wears heavy armor, so
Sit closer to mom.
That's true.
You're way up on honey.
So yeah, everybody
we'll
give me a
sure.
stealth check plus 10. I will make one for your guide.
That's plus 10.
4.
Actually, before I roll one for the guide, I'm gonna roll perception checks for your people you're trying to avoid.
we're
You
all
better
like,
fucking avoid them now. I just spent 2 key points.
what's our lowest right now? Seeing so
22.
24.
Does
22.
anyone roll lower than a 19?
No, not with Pass Without Trace. Nope.
That was plus 10.
Yeah, they actually. So one of them rolled real good, but yeah, with even with that, Pass Without Trace should put you all in.
Yeah, there's a couple of 30s.
Yeah.
And then yeah, your Tabaxi guide rolled a natural 16, which brings him to a 21 plus 10 is so he's very sneaky. Okay, so yeah, you guys managed to avoid the jackals as you go.
No. You didn't, Mark.
You guys continue your way for the day.
Yeah.
The rest being uneventful, I think. Yes. But you will have to make camp for the night. Do you want to set up watches? How do you want to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Watches.
Watches, please.
Okay. You'll take 3 watches. Who's taking first watch? Are you going to do pairs or just one person, or how on that?
I think pairs. I'll go first.
Okay. Do you want your guide to
stoned.
take a watch?
No.
I'll go with Eric.
Okay. So Eric and Crixus on first watch. Who's taking second?
I'll take second.
Molo
I'll go
and
I'll go with Molo.
Molo and Reina. And third
Oh, I
watch.
can't wait for those conversations.
Kappa will go third.
I'll go. With
Yeah, I
Kappa.
can take third watch.
No, Eric Guinness, you just sleep on. It's fine.
Oh, if Kappa's taking a
That's
watch,
fine because
I
I'm
have to go
already
with Kappa.
starting to feel very dehydrated. He's been drinking the what do you call it? The thing that you put on your skin for the sun.
Oh, the sunscreen.
Oh god.
He's been drinking the sunscreen.
Gotta protect the
External use
insides.
only.
And Reina is covered head to toe in the sunscreen, just like real bad.
He's like,
Reina's
you need
using
to
it
ration the sunscreen. It's for me.
Okay, so first watch, people, give me a perception check.
You can roll with advantage.
Did you just wipe
Okay.
Nice.
Eric, let me make a quick roll here. Okay, yeah. So you can hear those jackals in the distance. Like, sound carries really well in the desert. So you can hear them. They don't appear to be getting closer to you, but you can hear that they seem to be doing their thing, at least through your watch. But they're pretty far in the distance.
Okay. I'll tell the next watch when they wake up how close they seem and to keep an ear out for if they come closer.
No.
You are also gonna notice your guide, Light. He doesn't go to bed. He just kind of prowls around the outside of the camp for now.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Second watch.
Perception.
Which watch is he gonna murder us all on?
What's that?
So which watch is it that he's gonna murder us all?
We're gonna see.
Probably the one that Molo rolled a 4.
So Reina,
Yeah, but Reina got a 19.
Reina, do you think these tabaxi people, like they like lick their stuff to prove like, hey, this is mine?
No, I don't think so, Molo.
I mean, they could find like a salty surprise and then be like, hey, look, ooh, I wasn't expecting that, but here it is.
We didn't pay this guy until we're done, right? So he can't ditch us in the desert because of
I
fucking
should
Molo.
have Reina roll at disadvantage for the distracting comments. How much are you trying to ignore Molo, I guess?
Oh, with the level I use in class when people are talking and I focus on the team.
Okay, yeah.
100%.
So in your spell books, do you ever find like a stray pube that like, hey, you know that one's not yours, but like it's a borrowed book, so who knows who it could be?
Anyhow, Reina,
I want to hear the answer to this.
Of course you would.
Reina, you notice that Light eventually does go to his tent to sleep. You're not sure what he was doing, but he was definitely doing something.
Hey Molo, maybe Light maybe Light marked his territory over there. Maybe you should go check on that.
Yeah, it'll be like 2 midgets shitting in a bucket. Let's go.
Just stay here.
Why would it be like that?
I'm gonna stay here.
How many times do you see midgets shit in a bucket?
Just keep walking until you're out of earshot. Just keep going.
Fun fact, I just bought midget wrestling yesterday, which was fucking fantastic.
Oh my god. Was there dwarf tossing too?
I mean,
hey,
yes.
Nobody tosses a dwarf.
I'm gonna say yes.
So with those instructions, I will head over to wherever Reina pointed me to and see if I can see anything. discover anything?
Probably smell it, but
make either a perception or an investigation check, I guess. They will
Dig
tell
through
you
the sand with your
different
hands to
things.
find the poop.
Perception.
Oh,
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I think
You couldn't
I
use
think
one of
you
the
know
ones
you
you
didn't
couldn't get
find
less
anything.
than a 10.
Man, look at the shits that this one leaves. They're like square. I don't understand it.
Molo, that's your own shit.
Okay.
Stop sticking so many square things up your. Never mind.
Rain is just gonna sit there and be like, "Good, keep digging. Yep, keep looking."
Molo, you found so many shits just buried in this one cylinder down into the sand. Who's third watch?
Kappa and
Yeah,
Soujourner.
and
All right. You guys make your perception check.
and I have a friend.
Yes, you do.
That's supposed to be a +6. I'm like,
So it should be 10.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
all
can
right.
I pass off to those two beforehand that he was doing something weird and I sent Molo over to look, but really I just wanted to keep Molo distracted, but they should maybe go look.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Yeah, look, I needed Molo to get away from me, so I sent him over there, but it seems like he didn't find anything. But maybe you guys
I'll go check it out. I'll use one of my my little tinkering magic items to make a red light. So I have light, but it's not like, hey, we're over here.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
It's a low frequency military style.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and give me either investigation or perception for that. So your
that's
your first perception roll is your general watch perception, and then this is for something more specific.
Well, that's why it's so low. He's over there looking in the poop pile.
30.
There we go.
Okay. So we're gonna resolve Kappa's perception first, and then I'll get to what you find over there.
Sure.
So Kappa, what you'll notice is two things over your watch. First is before it starts getting light, you'll see a big orange glow coming from the direction that jackal warband was. Like they've lit a big bonfire, and they're like doing something with that. You will also notice before it gets light is back up again. So he went to bed late and got up very early. Not early enough to see what Soujourner was doing. That's just how we're going to resolve that. Soujourner, you go over where Reina said that he was doing something, and you poke around with your light, and you eventually find it's a little like a miniature cairn, I guess you would say. It's like a little pile of stones that at first glance just seems like a pile of stones, but the longer you look at it, the more it looks unnatural, like somebody stacked them in a specific way. I don't think you're able to glean what it's for, but you can definitely tell that this is what he was doing over here.
So it's definitely a marker. It's either going to be a marker for the travel because he's supposed to be a guide. He travels the desert. This is a way to track your path and everything. But then also, he could be leaving a trail.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I trust my cartography skills, so I'm going to scatter his little cairn before he wakes up.
Okay. In that case, everyone wakes up and we can begin the next day.
Yes.
Everyone loves travel days.
Woo!
As we're traveling, I am going to tell Crixus about the cairn and what I did, just to keep an eye out. And now I'm highly suspicious of Light. I'm going to be keeping an eye on him.
Careful, don't let him catch on. He might write you.
Oh my goodness.
have number 2 always follow him and keep an eye on him.
Hi, number 1.
Can I have? Sorry, I meant to say this before we went to bed, but can I put a couple spells into the ring at night before I sleep?
Yeah,
okay,
load that sucker up.
I'm gonna put mage armor in it, for sure, and then I'll put a shatter, and then I'll put because I think I can
Would
get
you
up
like a cure wounds?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, we definitely want a healing spell.
I can put
That
a
should be
second
like
level
all
cure.
healing spells.
Got a healing word I could throw in there too, but
Do you have mass healing?
It's only
word yet,
5
or no?
levels. So you've got mage armor, which is 1. I think shatter is 2.
so
yeah.
So you can do a first level cure
wounds.
wounds and a first level healing word, or a second level cure wounds or a second level healing word.
You sure you don't want
I
a
don't need
fireball?
I don't need to. I'm just gonna put it in because it saves me a spell slot later. But let's just do the first level of each of those. I think will be good.
okay.
Okay,
Nice.
first level cure wounds and first level healing word, and then mine. Okay, cool. In the ring.
Okay. So yeah, just keep a note of what's in the ring.
Yep, I have it in my notes, but I'll put it in GP as well.
And there's 12 fireballs in there too.
All right. Your guide is gonna make his survival check for guiding. Ooh, not as good, but still okay. Anyone else who would like to can attempt a survival check to see if you're staying on track. Sojourner's doing his cartography things. And then
Oh, there you go.
nice,
Ooh,
yeah.
today's a bad day.
Yeah,
you're
I'll
throw away my survival just because I have the
No,
map.
Weren't you so convenient or confident in your tools?
Yes, I was.
Now you just.
But now I'm trying to pay attention to him so much, I'm distracted.
Yeah.
Touche.
You're also the further you get
okay.
into the desert, it's harder to tell. I mean, it just looks like emptiness mostly.
I don't have such a genius.
Although, okay. Somebody roll me a luck check while I roll an encounter check.
Aragonis, it's your turn.
Oh yeah, come on, Aragonis.
Kappa and Reina, you think that he's a little off track, but going the right direction.
Okay.
So like the typical. God damn it.
Yes,
The
Reina.
typical- It's not like he's being like, I'm gonna lead like off.
So I'm gonna move you guys to a new map.
Yep.
Wait, who rolled that one?
Aragonis.
Oh, good. Yeah, that makes sense.
That tracks.
We really gotta let me roll.
I mean, like theoretically, like that was good, right? I remember this conversation. It was like 1 is amazing and 15 is shit.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, about that.
It was something like that.
It's good for somebody.
It's good for the damn trying to kill us all.
Okay, so don't be distracted by the fact that it's the wrong token, but that is your guide. Position yourselves however you would like to be marching through the desert.
Where's last place?
I want to be next to the dude. No, why did it go away? Oh, it's there.
Which way are we heading, by the way?
What's that?
Which way would we be heading?
North.
Okay.
I mean, technically, like according to this map, north. What you're actually doing is heading
I love how like
more
we're supposed to be in a
west.
line, but we're more like a blob.
Right.
Yeah, you don't have to be immediately next to each other if you want to spread out a little bit. But yeah, just however you want to be.
I just want to be next to my best friend.
Away?
Because number 2 does not like you.
I'm in wherever last place is, because
I don't know if you want to be that far behind us all, I'll be honest.
Stay close to me. I'll keep you safe.
Oh god.
On second thought, maybe be that far away.
Jesus.
Fuck you. You're the one that almost dies every time.
That's why he's next to me now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you'll help him so much.
My best
I will.
friend, I'm never leaving your side again.
Don't do it. It's bad. Yeah, just stay by me,
Best
buddy.
friendo.
Yes.
Man, if I have a magic item that would let me clap and teleport with my friends, that would be so fun.
Oh god.
That would be the best. Just
All right.
Yep.
Is everybody how they want to be?
Sure.
Yep.
Sure.
For the most part.
And they're all surrounding Molo.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Hey, look, the
Or
wizard's
Reina.
alone.
So let's do this. Let's do this.
I'm sure we're not about to have an encounter. Totally.
No.
Well, the 3
Is it
All
a
right.
sandworm?
for 1.
I am going to give you guys a little bit of an opportunity here because I am a kind and benevolent DM. That's certainly possible.
We can sacrifice one person.
Everybody make a perception check.
Oh boy.
Great.
Give me that beautiful -1.
Oh, so fucking bad.
Sounds
0.
about right.
Oh no.
25. Thank God one of us rolled good.
You're so bad.
I'm talking to Kappa. I'm not even paying attention.
Wow.
I'm clutching a stitch at my side. I can't look around.
Aragonis is like, hey, we meet again, turtle.
Reina's got sunscreen in her eye.
If Aragonis ever tries to touch number 2, he uses his non-lethal force-empowered rend against him.
Yeah, sure. That makes sense.
Man, it's funny. The stoned guy's the only one that sees anything. Hopefully.
Okay, so yeah,
I
Eric,
don't
you
know
for
if
sure
they're-
can
Yes.
tell what's happening or that something's happening. Let's see how your guide does. Your guide also, right before things happen, knows something's happening. So here's how this is going to work. Eric and your guide are not going to be surprised in this encounter.
Sure.
Okay.
Everybody else is going to be surprised as the as light. So Eric, you'll notice it first. But as you're walking, the sand, and we'll say the sand next to Crixus, starts to tremble and shift a little bit, like something is beneath the surface.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody, go ahead and roll initiative.
Cool.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I'm changing dice.
Fucking horrible.
Fucking trash.
Oh boy. Okay.
I'm
You and me,
changing
Crixus.
All right.
You guys.
Jesus.
Are you taking the alert feed at level 8?
I
Crixus?
fucking might. There's an item if we make it back to town that actually gives me advantage on initiative. I might see if they have that.
You'll
Probably
get
not a
that
bad
eventually.
idea.
Let's try it.
Considering Danica left and stopped giving me advantage. Ooh, I'm bored. Me.
So,
Yeah.
Eric, you and the guide notice immediately that something is beneath the sand right here, shifting. You don't notice it in time to warn Crixus not to go there, but you can warn him now that it is happening.
Like on my turn, or
Yes.
like right now.
Like
Okay.
right now, you can like it's not gonna alleviate the it's an RP thing. It's
Yeah.
if you want, you can say something.
Ground's fucking moving.
Huh? What?
Shit's going down. Watch out.
And erupting out of the sand is a giant scorpion.
Surprise, cockbag.
There's another one here.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yep, naturally.
Yeah.
And another one here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, Molo, you are surprised by this, so you don't get to do anything with your turn. Aragonis, you're surprised by this, so you don't get to do anything with your turn.
So
Eric.
surprised that I'm surprised.
Eric, you are not surprised. You get to do your thing. You are very lucky that they did not roll very good initiative.
All right. I'm gonna try my new toy out, I think. So I'm gonna step here and bonus action activate my tattoo. So I have a 15-foot range.
How many times? What is the deal with that? It's once per short
per
rest.
day,
I
I
think
think.
you can activate it.
It recharges the next dawn.
Oh, okay, it's once a day. Okay, gotcha.
Mhm. And then Go ahead and reach out. I picture it looks like the tattoo like spreads out and comes out, like shoots out like venom arms kind of and legs.
Ooh, yeah. I was thinking the Borderlands Siren monk, but yeah, go for it.
And yeah, so we'll start with reaching out with the bow stick.
A 22 definitely hits.
And just so you know, it only increases the reach of your unarmed strikes.
Oh, no, it says melee weapon too.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Someone lied to me.
I'm pretty sure it says melee weapon. Let me double check. You know,
this
you posted it.
Bullshit.
Melee attacks with a weapon or an unarmed attack.
Nice.
Nice. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, you do 10. Ooh, you do good damage too.
Plus another D6 from the tattoo. Nice.
Ooh,
16.
nice.
Ooh, max damage.
You did a smack on him.
And
he goes.
All right. Don't talk about my mother. And then
I don't know if you can read facial expressions on scorpions very well. Looks very confused.
I mean, I'm a furbolg. I'm good with animals. All right, and then attack number 2.
Yep, that's also gonna hit. Oddly enough, the same number is the same hit. So that is 11.
Almost
total.
the same damage.
Yeah, one off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did some fucking work on this scorpion.
There you go.
And then, man, if Molo wasn't Molo, I would go stand between them, but it's Molo.
Okay. Kappa is going to be away for a moment, but that's okay because he's surprised.
And then I see I use my bonus action. I guess I'll just hope I distracted him enough.
Oh fuck! I did not make a note of the time. I did not realize how close we were to end time for starting an encounter. I've got time if you guys want to finish this encounter out and call it a day, or if people have to go, we can call it at the end of the round.
We're good.
Weirdly enough, I actually do not have to go this time.
Because my husband is ruining her internet.
Yeah, instead of being.
I mean, if you had to go, if he also ruined the internet and then also made you have to leave, we would have to sign a petition or something.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, we won't give Ireland internet unless he's like.
we're gonna cut off that GoFundMe for getting Ireland new internet.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, that's it for Eric. Your guide pulls. He's been walking with a halberd that he's been using to like poke into the sand and stuff. So that's what his weapon is.
You have a gun, you fool.
Oh, that's right. You gave him a gun. Fuck, I don't have a thing for that. What's its
It is a +1 pistol. Hold on, pull up the actual weapon. Still in my inventory, just not on.
Dex +1.
Yeah, it's a +1 weapon, dex based. Damage is 1d10. Range is 30-90.
So it doesn't do better damage than his halberd, and he's actually got pretty good armor since he's a guard-ish. So he's actually going to stick with the halberd.
Oh, and to be fair, he's probably not proficient in guns.
Probably not proficient in guns. That seems likely. So he only gets 1 attack, but it is a natural 1. So go light.
Good job, buddy.
Stop poking the sand.
It's like the sand can be dangerous. You can fall into a void. All right, Kappa, no longer surprised. Okay, Molo, this guy just kind of saved your bacon because it's gonna go for him instead of you.
Okay.
So first attack, oh, that's a miss. Second attack is also a miss, and then here comes the tail. Oh, that's gonna hit. Oh fuck.
That's the bad.
That's the bad one.
That is the bad one, and your guy does not have a terribly high.
Oh no!
Hey, I got my gun back.
Our guy lasted a day.
Would I get my reaction back, or how's that work?
You're no longer surprised, so yeah, you have a reaction.
Would I know that how bad these scorpion things are?
Make me a quick history check, or a nature check, either or.
Nature or history. It's 15.
You know that scorpions in the desert are particularly venomous. So the claws are probably not going to be too terribly bad. What they tend to do is grab something with the claws so that they can sting it repeatedly with their tail. You know that the tail is the big thing that is going to hurt.
So it looks like it looks like the tail's going to hit that guy. The guy.
It absolutely looks like the tail is going to hit.
Yeah, I'm going to look at him and be like, "Hey, you stupid sand beast! It looks like you got lips that could suck the chrome off of a doorknob." And I'm going to cast silvery barbs on him. And yeah, I'm going to give Crixus the advantage.
Does a creature have to understand you for silvery barbs?
Oh, good question.
I don't think
so.
the spell says anything about that.
I don't know.
I don't
That's
think
why I'm
so.
asking. I'm not sure.
Because I don't think you're actually saying anything to them. That's just Molo being Molo.
Yes.
It's just you're using magic to alter the
Okay.
Yeah, it just says so, as long as I can see it.
Okay. So instead of that, it is going to turn that into a miss.
Saved his life.
Wow, Molo
That
did
was going to
something.
do more than half of his health.
Oof.
Jesus.
Damn.
It rolled real good on the damage. This one, unfortunately, is right next to your squishy wizard friend.
Yeah.
Bye, Reina.
Reina
You have shield, right?
I do.
Squishy wizard with a defensive tattoo.
Reina, that is a 23 to hit.
Tattoo's not that.
Yeah, you
Shield
know.
doesn't help with that.
Oh, and I'm surprised. I'm not
Yeah,
surprised.
you don't have a reaction.
Yeah, no.
So that is
Continue.
that is 6 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled by its claw.
Sure I am.
You sure are.
6 and grappled. Just where I wanted to be.
So if I'm not mistaken, that means his attacks get advantage.
Not on grapple. It just means that her speed is lowered.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's
be restrained.
If she were pinned, restrained or pinned, that would give advantage.
okay.
Cool.
It's gonna come in with the
It's fun that
second
you think they need advantage.
second claw attack is an 18 to hit.
Yeah, also gonna hit.
For 9 bludgeoning, and it's now grabbing you with both claws.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Stinger is also an 18 to hit.
Also going to hit.
So I think, let me double check here. You make a con save to take half the poison damage. So
Oh, cool.
You got this.
Con save.
Con save.
Mm-hmm.
Sure thing.
You're a wizard. Con should be your second highest thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
And like just so you know, like Aragonis is planning to use a fireball, and he's not really that bothered that you're in the middle later on. Like, so
18 is good enough. You will only take half the poison damage. So you're going to take 6 piercing and 18 reduced to 9 poison damage.
Oh, I thought the 18 was the reduced. I was like,
no.
6 poison, and then you said 9.
So 15 total.
No.
It rolled 27 poison damage against your friend, the guide. So okay, that's it for his turn. Reina, you're no longer surprised. Okay, this one's gonna go now.
No shit.
Okay.
I think there's something behind me.
Crixus.
Not Ellywick stabbing me in the back, so I suppose that's good.
Yep.
Crixus, that's only an 8 for the first claw.
Okay.
Second claw is also an 8. Here comes the stinger. Stinger is a 16.
Beat it by 1. If I would have had that cloak, I'd have been okay.
I
wouldn't have had him.
You're gonna take 7 piercing and make a con save to avoid some poison.
You have to roll that with advantage.
I have to.
Yeah, you don't get it's your
silvery
next.
barbs.
Yeah, it's your next D20 roll.
Okay, and 18 is going to be enough, so you're going to take 16 reduced to 8 poison damage, so a total of 15 damage.
Ow.
Okay, Sojourner, no longer surprised. Crixus, no longer surprised. And we're back to the top of the round!
Yay!
Yay.
All right, I think I measure this. They're all within a 40-foot cube. Yeah. So I'm like, hey, look, this is like 3 dicks at the same time, and I'm gonna cast slow on all 3 of these scorpions. So that is a wisdom save of 15.
Doesn't that hit everyone?
No, you pick.
You get to choose.
Yeah, up to
Yeah.
6. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, they are not super wise, so I'll go this one, then this one.
Okay.
DC is 15. First one gets a 0.
Nice.
Fail. They all 3 fail.
All right, perfect. I don't want to be close to any of them, so let's
Remind
see.
me what slow does for their attacks. If they have multi-attack, they only get to use 1. Is that right?
Yeah, -2 to AC and dexterity saving throws. Can't use reaction on this turn. If you can use an action or a bonus action, not both. Regardless of the creature's ability or magic items, it can't make more than 1 melee or a ranged attack during its turn. And I think it yeah, if it's gonna make cast spells, yeah, I don't think it can. I think it, yeah.
Man,
your scorpions cast spells.
Hold on, I'm making some notes. I'm making some notes.
And it makes another save at the end of its turn to break it from its low.
Okay.
But yeah, that is yeah.
All right, Aragunis, what do you got?
Okay.
Here we go.
So
Fireball
I just have
centered
one
on Molo.
question. So my one question is, like, Reina, like, how much do you want to die? Like, do you want me to get you out of there, or like, are you okay to just like, you know, it'd be a good sacrifice. You will be remembered not by me, but like you will be, I'm sure.
If you sneeze in my general direction, I will die.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Just see here's all your near death.
Yeah, she's
real hurt.
Yeah.
Fine. Then he's gonna do his second favorite spell then, which is ball tapping. So he's going to ball tap the badly injured guy, and he's gonna use and he's actually perfect like distance. So he's gonna use inflict wounds and then use a sorcerer point to make it a distance thing. So
Wisdom
he's gonna do
save?
a second. No, it's just a +6 or whatever. So
Oh, that's right. It's an attack roll.
well, is it coming?
Who are you ball tapping?
The hurt one.
This guy, the badly injured guy.
Slow reduces AC by 2. Is that correct?
Yes. And dexterity saving throws.
Nice.
Okay. He is even more badly hurt than he was before.
Okay. And then he's gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna here.
Oh, not save Reina. Got it.
Yeah.
Well, that was never really like that was not an option. I just asked her if she wanted to die or not. That was
okay.
Yeah, so it didn't kill me either, so count that as good.
Their speed is also half. That makes a difference.
Okay, Eric, you are up.
All right, I'll step down. Say, wizard lady, I told you to stay close to me. And then
You did?
Venom arms reach out and smack the one holding her.
Okay. Ooh, even with slow, that is not going to hit.
All right. We'll try it again.
That will.
All right.
10 plus your D6, so 15.
Yep.
Okay. Does not like it.
And then we're going to bonus action. spend key point and flurry of blows.
Oh, nice.
One. Wow, this thing is kind of busted with a monk.
Yeah, Eldritch Claw is fucking nutso for monks. So what is that, 12?
Yeah. And then
I just really like you guys to feel powerful so that when I bring you down, it hurts even more.
Yeah.
I mean, you almost one-shot at our wizard, so I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
That's her fault for being underneath the scorpion. Or on top, on top of the
Yeah, way to go, Raina. It's
Yeah,
another 8,
well done,
another 8
Reina.
for that one.
So 8 damage.
victim shaming, but that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, if she had been wearing something different, she's clearly asking for it.
Clearly. Totally her
Oh
fault.
my god. I'm going to hell.
Yes.
We'll be right there with
And then that's it
We
for
can
me.
play D&D there. Except in that case, you guys will be the DM. Is that it for Eric?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, your Tabaxi friend makes his attack. That's going to hit for 12 damage, which is enough to bring this one down. And then
Woohoo.
he's going to use his movement to get down here and be like, don't worry, I'll save you. But that's it for his turn. Kappa, are you back?
Yep.
Perfect. It is your turn.
Crixus, you got this one, right?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Perfect. Perfect. That doesn't do what I thought it did, but that's okay. I can use it later. Yes. Let's see. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I'm gonna cast Fireball, but like way over here, out the map, so that it doesn't hit Reina or the guide, please.
So you're going to fireball so that it only hits the scorpion?
Yep, that's the plan.
Okay. Normally their dex saves are not great but not bad, but now they're -2. So your DC is a 15. He could still pass, and if he passes, he'll survive. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hiya! That's a 5.
Oh.
That's a 5 before I take the -2 off, actually. So, okay, that one's dead. You're down to
God.
1.
I literally would not have lived if you did not kill that one.
I'm very much aware. That's why I was like, I could Scorching Ray, but there's a chance I miss. You know what?
Oof.
Okay.
My plan has been foiled.
Is that it for Kappa?
Damn.
I'm gonna take like one more step, be like, all right, just to be safe.
Okay. That one's dead. That one's dead. Reina, you're doing great.
You know, I'm alive, so that means something.
You're no longer grappled.
Oh,
No.
that's true. Yay.
No, death throws
Also
it.
true.
Rips her in
I
half.
like to think that maybe I'm still grappled and it's like dead claws.
I guess I
Um,
should roll to see if it falls on top of you, since it's
It
grappling you right in front of it.
seems like what would happen, to be honest.
I'll tell you what. Roll me a luck check.
Oh no.
Super. Mm-hmm. Yeah, who thought of
No.
It wasn't a
it'd be good
1.
idea to bring the nerd to the desert? Well, that's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Okay.
It's below 5
yeah.
though.
Reina, it kind of
just
collapses forward. It doesn't do any damage to you, but you're still kind of hung up in its claws. I'm gonna say that it's like as though you're prone. So it'll take half your movement to get yourself out of the claws.
Yeah, I'm not getting out of its claws. I'm just
You know what? This is where I live now.
this is it. This is it for me, and this is where I'm at. I'm going to magic missile because at this rate, I don't think anything I'm going to throw is going to hit it. So
Okay.
I'm a magic missile.
Not with that attitude.
No.
Yeah, do your thing.
There you go. All right.
Ooh, nice.
There you go.
So at first level, you get 3 bolts, right? So 12
Yes.
damage.
Yeah, 3 glowing darts. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, 12. There you go.
Reina retreats into her new house made of a scorpion corpse.
Hey, that's a good house.
I'm just laying here.
You could totally try and make a mech suit out of this corpse. So whatever.
I mean, their hide would make some good armor.
I
armor. Let's go.
I played a one shot where I made a mech suit out of Shia LaBeouf's dead body. So whatever.
Whatever.
That's amazing.
So Crixus, he's gonna try and sting you since he can only make 1 attack. That's a 17 to hit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ooh, that's big poison. Make the con save. Don't roll bad.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh, there you go.
Waste a natural 20.
So that is going to be 7 piercing and 31 reduced to 15 poison damage.
I would say that was a useful nat 20.
Yeah.
And since he doesn't get his multi attack, that's it. Sojourner, you're up.
All right. I'm going to turn to number 1 and order him to rend the shit out of that one.
I thought his name was number 2.
Number 2?
What did I say?
You said number 1.
Number 1.
You're number 1.
Yeah,
Number
he got
1, number
better.
2.
Rule number 1. I'm number 1.
And that's my bonus action.
Okay.
And then with my action, I'm going to run over and mollywop him with my flail fist.
Okay, awesome.
Mollywop.
Bop, bop.
And that's flanking.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. For 12 damage. Do you get a second attack?
Oh, I do, because we're level 5.
Hell yeah.
Like 30 minutes?
Yeah, somewhere.
Yep, with his being slowed, that is gonna hit.
Nice.
Right. Is he dead?
6. He is not dead. You had number 2 run up, but you didn't roll anything for him to do anything.
Oh yeah, technically he goes at the end of my turn. I was just getting in position.
Gotcha.
1.
Nope, that's supposed to be an advantage. Roll it again.
Oh my. You just posted Steel Defender a bunch of times.
No, that's... God damn it. There. 14.
14 is going to hit.
All right, we'll just take that 6 damage from the damage roll previous.
Okay, 6 damage.
Wait, is it supposed to be... It's a 6 on the die, right?
Yes, that is a 6 on the die.
God damn it. Okay, it's 6 plus 2. It's 8 damage.
So an additional 2 damage. Okay. Still up. Is that it for Sojourner?
That is.
All right. Crixus, can you bring us home?
I'm debating if I want to rage because this thing has pissed me off.
It is pretty badly injured.
Do you want to waste the effort?
Are you really pissed off about taking all that poison damage?
Yes. 100%.
You should. What I think you should do is follow your heart, Crixus.
Hold on, it didn't save my inventory. What the fuck just happened? Hold on, I gotta re-add the power core and all that shit in here.
Bear in mind that right now your power core is not powered.
I thought it was.
It has been. This is the second day that you've been out in the desert, so unless you've done anything to power it, it has lost its abilities.
How do you power it?
It tells how to power it in the orb.
Maybe you should have read it, Curtis, huh?
I did read it. Yeah, dick.
Did you read the terms and conditions? Because nobody ever reads those.
You didn't realize that Ellywick is actually a pit fiend, and you signed a contract.
Sounds about right. So in other
yes.
words, this thing does not do its fire damage.
Not unless you cause it to absorb some fire.
What?
Once you put it in the fire last night?
Did you guys have a fire last night?
Well, I didn't know we needed one.
So, well, I don't think that would really affect it.
We know you've gone forward.
But so hold on, if I read this right. So I guess it only natural occurring lightning strike replace into a fire. And it can attack incoming spells. Okay, that was none of those were spells.
Oh, do you want me to cast Fireball on you?
Yeah, it requires energy from an outside source to power, and then it only holds that energy for a certain amount of time.
Yeah. And now my D&D Beyond is fucked up.
You can do it, Crixus. I believe in you.
Apparently, it fucked my whole shit up.
You're the best around. No
He gave you a virus with that.
Yeah, I actually embedded a virus into the item. I said, fuck Tom in particular.
Is that why I can't find the item in the inventory? Cool.
Okay.
No.
Let's squish this bug. Give advantage.
I don't even want it. I'm so disappointed right now.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes. Because it doesn't do it. Only does the slashing. That's it.
Sad. It's only gonna do how much damage?
Wanted more. Well,
Oh,
plus 24 damage.
Oh, dang. What a dumb amount of damage to kill this scorpion.
You know what? He's getting it again.
It's all right. Yeah, you're just whacking his dead body now.
Yes, yes, I am.
Just turning this scorpion into paste.
I thought it had regular.
Yeah, that'll bring us out of combat.
Can I try and harvest some of the poison from one of the tails?
Yeah, you can do that. You can give me a.
I can't eat dark green, and I can't
What
eat
kind of a check for this?
Did you say we're
Sleight of hand?
Medicine?
We are out of combat.
Would you like it leaking out of my
Survival.
pores? Because I feel like it's maybe leaking out of my pores.
the purple onion sticks out.
Give him another one. Give him another little what for?
Just keep smacking him. I mean, I'm kind of flipping and flopping between a survival and a sleight of hand, because you almost need
sleight
both.
of hand.
Or
You almost
medicine?
need both to tell what you're doing and then doing it.
Isn't there a rule for extracting poisons from creatures?
I don't know.
Oh yes, there is, because I remember my T&D ranger kept venomous snakes and harvested venom for poison. It's been years since I played them though, and I don't remember.
I could do a survival and then a slate if it's good enough.
Yeah, give me a survival and then a sleight of hand. That'll work.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Not even gonna bother.
You're
I can't even find it.
You know that they're venomous. You're like, sure there's poison in there somewhere, but you don't know where it is.
I like poke my stick at it to try and get some poison on it and then walk away.
Okay.
All right, so a character can instead attempt to harvest poison from a creature like a snake or wyvern. The creature must be incapacitated or dead, and the harvesting requires 1d6 minutes followed by a DC 20 intelligence nature check.
Oh, well, I'm gonna fail that anyway. So
20?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what it said.
So I got
That's a
nothing.
bit.
And it gets you like
much.
1d. It gets you 1d4 doses.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
kind
kind
of
of
stupid though. You have to get a 20 just to extract something.
Especially a
To be
giant
fair-
fucking scorpion.
That's a 20 from anything, and it's to make sure that you're not poisoning yourself in the process. But it's the same DC whether it's this scorpion or a purple worm.
Yeah.
Which I would expect to be an even higher DC.
Yeah.
Also, to be fair, the DM could say you succeed, but you'll take X amount of poison damage.
I was like,
I think what I'll do, because you're going to run into a lot of venomous creatures in the desert. It's just going to be a thing.
That is a thing.
I might sit and think about it for a while and come up with my own harvesting rules specifically for this. Just because I don't like that.
I don't
That's
either.
fair. I don't like it either.
I heard you say that, and I said,
Yeah.
We can come back. We can revisit
point.
that.
Okay.
I do have a quick question before we end.
Yep.
With this power core, I know I can stick it in fire. Did she tell me like it's got to be in fire for an hour? Do I just wave it over fire?
So it's kind of a little bit different depending on what you're like. If you're throwing it in a campfire, then yeah, it's got to probably sit there for some time, or not probably. It has to sit there for some time. If you are absorbing a fire from a spell cast at you, then it's instant. So like if somebody hits you with a scorching ray, you can use your reaction to do your thing with it, and then you'll take half the damage, and your orb will get powered. Your power core will be powered.
So
But yeah,
would
if you're using a campfire, then yeah, it's got to sit in there for.
What about a firebolt?
Let me
like a cantrip.
Shoot him, Reina.
It would technically be a spell.
I would
it has
argue
to be
that
a
a
leveled
cantrip is too
spell.
weak.
Yeah, I don't know if I put it in there, but I'm pretty sure my intention was for a leveled spell.
Leveled
It could be a luck check.
Yeah.
A level 9 fireball. Here we go.
Yeah, everybody just fireball Crixus first thing in the morning every day, and we're gonna be great.
And it lasts for 24 hours?
It lasts for 4 hours.
Gonna make it last more than.
So it's the sort of thing that you gotta plan for. You can't just do it at the beginning of the day and call it good.
Yeah,
Damn it, we need spell scrolls.
I like that. That's cool.
Spell scrolls, or perhaps a ring of spell storage.
What I hear is that during combat, I need to just scorch right and
hit me with one of them.
Target the axe.
Or after this fight, we're gonna take a short rest because 2 of us are almost dead, and it will be sitting in the fire the whole time.
There you go.
Okay, so we're gonna call it here for the day. As you sit here licking your wounds, cresting over the dune to the southwest of you is Mama Scorpion.
Great.
And this is where we'll pick up next week.
All right.
God fucking.
I'm kidding.
All right,
She says,
Taco,
"No,
you
you
know,
my
Mama.
children." I mean,
probably
let me be
Dick
clear.
anyway.
Mama Scorpion exists, but she's not here.
Not here.
But yeah, we will pick up here next week. You guys have traveled 2 days into the desert, so you can expect to be at the ruins, provided you don't get lost on the following day. Remind me real quick. I need to send something to Reina about the book she got out of the library, and I need to send something to Soujourner about the map from Ignis's office. Is there anything I'm forgetting?
The draconic, yeah.
Nothing I know of.
Okay.
I think so.
Oh,
pretty
you wanted to. You wanted to give me a +3 archivistry.
I did, but Mama Scorpion's holding it, and you have to take it from her. She's got it in one of her claws.
I'm going for it.
Don't tempt me.
You wanted us all to level up, I think.
Oh, not yet. Not yet. Don't worry, baby birds. I'll feed you.
We can at least take a short rest.
Yeah, if you want to just say that we're taking a short rest and then we can be done with the short rest at the beginning of next session, that would be totally fine.
And I'll sing a song of rest that gives you an extra 1 point of healing if you use hit die.
Hey, you know what? Every little bit helps.
Molo says, "My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard."
And they're like,
"Oh, I'm on the wrong character.
Better than yours."
Okay, so I'm still home next week, and then I'm back on the boat. Supposedly, they're giving us our